Ignat's corner, beyond Bent. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
As far as Stewart, just outside the penalty area, flips it central for David Dunn. David Dunn equalises. It just had to be. Dax corner and it goes. Glance towards goal, and Rovers have taken the lead. And Charlie Mulgrew has scored his 14th of the season. It may well be the goal that sends Rovers back into the Championship.
Hello there, Rovers fans. It's Derby Day. Those little lily white rascals over at Preston North End versus your Blackburn Rovers. Today's show, of course, brought to you by Blue Rose Capital and 6 Yards Out. Two great things that you need. Blue Rose Capital. You need capital for stuff, to buy things, I think. I don't know. I don't own anything really other than this amazing flag my wife got me. She has the capital. And, of course, 6 Yards Out, where they've got amazing retro apparel and all kinds of great stuff there. And I did some shopping on there for this holidays. Speaking of the holidays, we have this amazing thing. It is the Rovers Advent Calendar, and man, is it fantastic. New videos every single day. We are in day 4. No better way to microdose the holidays than with an Advent calendar. If you have not seen the John Buckley interview, it's wonderful. Great stuff. Such a good dude. He really does cover his time from when he was young to now, right? It's like a chronology of the young man's last 10 years of his life or something crazy. It's really great. Great interview. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you're hitting like. Make sure you're hitting subscribe so that you know when all the great stuff comes out, because that's what we're here to do, is provide you award-winning coverage. And as the only resident American contributor, my job is to not embarrass my country. That's what I'm here to do. But we're here to talk about Rovers versus PNE. Derby Day. Everybody's excited. Parky 1981. Come on, Rovers. Yes, Parky. Daniel Johnson. Come on, you Blues. Rovers are going to be in the classic blue and whites today, right? By the way, Ewood Park, we're at home. We're at Ewood, and it is rainy. One of the Rovers contributors called it a carpet out there. So we'll see. I just saw some footage of this field, and I've got to say, it doesn't look like a sopping wet mess. However, I'm not down there, so I can't tell. Will that affect the game today? I will tell you this right now. If you're just listening, or if you're watching my face for some reason and listening, I don't know if this pitch will, impact guys like Rothwell or not today. It doesn't look that bad to me. It doesn't look cartoonishly flooded. So we'll see what happens. Parky, we have to win this game. Parky 81. I got news for you. I was born in 81 too. Can you believe it? I know that's why you put that there. People don't just put random numbers next to their names unless it's usually like the year they were born. So Parky, I'm also 40. And I agree. It feels like a game we have to win, but it's a derby game. Anything can happen. 77-88. So pleased to see Wharton keeping his place and keeping Ayala out. Yeah, 77-88. It could be that Ayala is still dinged. And maybe with a slippery, wet, wonky pitch, they don't want to push that. I'm not exactly sure what the injury is, right, with Ayala, what the nick was or anything like that. So I can only speculate. And my rampant speculation is that maybe they were just being extra safe. I would have liked to have his experience in there today, too. Maybe they're thinking with a wet pitch that Van Hecke will just be maybe a bit more limber, maybe able to cover a bit more ground today. We'll see. We're going to get into the lineups here. In fact, you know what I'll do, you wonderful people? I will give them to you in the ticker. That way you can just see it for yourselves. But I would like to talk about this lineup because it is a unique one. Ansley Pears is going to start in the back for us, so no Thomas Kaminsky today, right? Arguably one of our top 3 most consistent players so far this season. I think we talked about that last watch along. By the way, we do these every Saturday, obviously. So no Kaminsky at the back, right? That'll be a challenge, but we are going wing backs and we are going 3 at the back today. So Nyambi is going to be out on the right. I'm assuming it's going to be Lenahan right there on that right center back position. Van Hecke in the center like he was last week. And then on the left side there, Scott Wharton with a left foot that I didn't know was that good. I didn't. His left foot is really good. Have you seen his left foot? Have you seen the movie My Left Foot with Daniel Day-Lewis? Have you looked at your own left foot recently? I looked at my left foot this morning and I was like, you're pathetic. After seeing what Wharton can do with his left. So out there with him at the left winger position will be, of course, Harry Pickering. And then in the center, what I would say is one of the most consistent dynamic midfields in all of the championship right now. Buckley, Rothwell, and Trav all there, right? Bucko, Rothwell, Travis. I call him Broadway Joe. It's like a very American-y nickname and an homage to Joe DiMaggio. But Broadway Joe Rothwell was dinged, and I think probably on the fence whether he was going to play today or not, but he's going to play. So I'm very interested to see how effective he's going to be today. But and usually he sits a little bit deeper when we go with that midfield 3. So we'll see. But it'd probably be Rothwell and Trav sitting a little bit deeper with Buckley at the top of that midfield 3 there. And then all the way up top, everybody's favorite. Everybody, the Chilean sensation, connoisseur of the Chacacero, consumer of the Pepsi Cola, Ben Brereton Diaz. Dun, 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 da, 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 Diaz, da, 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 da. And with him, accompanying him, Reda Cadra, the magic man, right? The magic man. Rhythm is the dancer. Cadra is the answer. So I only sing the front line. Don't expect me to sing the entire lineup. But yeah, so Cadra and Brereton Diaz up top. What do we think about that? Are we excited? Arnaud Mayhew. Hi, lads. Hoping for a good game. Us too, Arnaud. Us too, bro. Let me know what your predictions are. What do you think? David Robert Wood. Come on, Rovers. Everybody that's in here so far, thanks for joining. You know we appreciate you. This is just what we do. We hide here in our tiny community, and it's amazing. And we have a great chill Saturday together. Whatever time of the day it is, let me know. If you're hailing, last week we had like Dubai and Scotland and all kinds of amazing places, people from everywhere, right? We had the Mideast representing. Of course, we had South America representing with our Chilean brethren and sistren. So let me know where you're representing and let me know what you think the score is going to be. It's a derby day. I should say derby because I'm in America, but it's derby day. So we'll see what happens today. I think anything could happen. I'm so hesitant to even give a prediction because it's derby day. Like the crazy stuff happens on derby days, especially with the gloomy, crazy wet weather that we seem to be having right there at Ewood as well. So where are you representing and what do you think the score is going to be? Let me know. Parky81. I reckon Dolan come on and score. So that was one thing I wanted to get into when we're talking about this lineup today. I'm sure with 3 at the back, it's tough to make decisions, but your first inclination was probably mine, which was, where's Dolan squeeze again? Is he just going to sneak in off the sideline? No, he's going to be on the bench versus his former team, who we got him from on a free, which I'm very excited about. Obviously, I mean, it's been one of the great frees in our recent history. If anybody could think of a better free, let me know. Put it in the comments below. I'd be really interested to hear if you can think of a better free than. Let's give you the last 5 years. We'll make it. Let's not be too crazy about it. But in the last couple of seasons, if you can think of a better free than Tyrese Dolan, let me know. But he is on the bench. That's kind of a bummer because he's durable. And I honestly think on a wet pitch, maybe a guy like him who's all about planting and cutting, maybe that helps him, maybe that hurts him. But I think it would probably more hurt the less agile guys, right? Foot frequency matters on a wet pitch, at least on a wet field here in America, foot frequency matters. So we'll see what happens today with that. I'm expecting Dolan, if things are messy at halftime, and if things are going steady, 60 minutes. Anybody have any other ideas on that? Jay, drop them down in there. Let me know what you're thinking. If anybody here has ever personally been to a Derby game before, any of the Lancashire Derbies, let me know. I'd be very interested to hear. And also, this is like a very, this isn't a very American sports question. Who do you loathe more, PNE or Burnley? Or is it Bolton? Tell me. Out of all the Lancashire teams, Rovers fans, which leaves the worst taste in your mouth normally? Me personally, I'm going with Burnley. But PNE think they're fancy. I'm not a big fan of that fancy town stuff. So there you go. You got a couple tasks ahead of you, intrepid viewers, wonderful followers. I want score predictions, maybe a great Derby memory, and which Derby team you don't like. 77-88. I think Corey Evans was a free. Ooh, a good one. Good. Look at you, just like an encyclopedic well of knowledge. I mean, look, your name is numbers. For all I know, you are just like a robot. Beep, boop, Corey Evans. Beep, bop, beep. Accessing free transfer mainframe. Beep, boop, bop. Oh, man. So let's get into the PNE lineup, I suppose. PNE. Their man Iverson back at goalkeeper for sure today. They're also going three at the back and wing backs. Very similar lineup to Rovers, but from left to right, it'll be Earl over on the left wing. You got Cunningham on the left center, Liam Lindsay in the center, and Story. What's his name? Josh Story, right? Yeah. At right center back. Over on the right side, the young American, I think, hasn't played a lot for PNE so far this season since they acquired him. He was just recently acquired in the last transfer window. It's Matt Olosunde. So I have a vested interest in just watching him perform when it comes to maybe a fringe national team roster position. Our team's pretty okay right now. I don't know if he would really threaten for those 27 spots, but it's worth watching. And it's nice to have an American out here representing, even if it's on PNE. Ben Whiteman, Alistair McCann, and Alan Brown in the center there for PNE. And then, of course, their man, Emil Reese and Chad Evans starting up top. Emil Reese has been good. Whiteman's been good for them, too, this year. So similar matchups. We'll see what happens with this weather. It could feel a lot like that Stoke game. Anybody that was here for that game, do you remember? It was a lot of, like, both teams trying to knock it long. Yeah, you saw a lot of those diagonals. So we'll see what happens with that today. Players are out warming up on the pitch right now. The rain is coming in. Oh, it's like a blanket. I could see it across the light. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be wet there today. Ben Haywood, Art Film TV. Wow, Ben. Good for you. I'm glad that you're doing all those things. I hope that you are. I hope that's what that means. And if so, amazing. Burnley, definitely. I don't really like Wigan. Yeah, but do you feel, okay, let me ask you this. Do you feel even a little bit bad for them after what happened? You know, because they got kind of, whatever, in trouble. Slapped on the wrist, as it were. I don't know. I guess I probably, it's also like being an outsider. I would say I'm ambivalent toward them. Yeah, so we'll be Emil Reese on the left and Chad Evans on the right up top there with Alan Brown in that center. And then McCann and Whiteman kind of playing where you would see Rothwell and Travis. So that's, you know, I mean, Whiteman's been really good for them. He's solid. I think it's going to be, it feels unpredictable. I love that Rovers are in the blue and whites, though. Ainsley Paris smiling back there as he's warming up in goal, making his first start in quite some time with Kaminsky out. But Paris has been playing reasonably well for the under-23 team, according to people who know way more than me about the under-23 team. I just rely on those dudes. They know their stuff. Mr. Andy Watson and the like. Oh, man. Do y'all have nerves? Brereton's out there. He doesn't like the cold. Like a true Chilean. He's got his hands crammed up in his sleeves like this. And he's like, he's making that face. So we'll see. Rothwell looks comfortable. The Rovers are out. They are enjoying themselves. Again, it is Rovers Chat. And don't forget, going back to, by the way, the big Christmas Advent calendar, which I'm just so happy about. We have with that, of course, the live Christmas charity special, which is Wednesday, December 22nd. If you have not seen the list of names that we have for this special, it's impressive. Certainly, there's so many great things happening this month as well here at Rovers Chat. But head over to rcdonate.com. Go there, give and give some more. By the way, it would probably help if Ben's comment wasn't there. Check it out. Merry Christmas to all of you. So obviously quizzes, guests, giveaways, and that's going to be for a couple hours, Wednesday, December 22nd. You can find it on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. It's the live Rovers Chat Christmas charity special right here at Rovers Chat on YouTube. I'm very excited about that. Also, again, don't forget about our Advent calendar. If you're like, hey, you know what I need? An obscene amount of Rovers coverage. I would say this is where you want to be then, this channel, because you're going to get minimum one video every day until the end of the month. It's a lot of work. Dan is such a busy dude. Dan set up the studio from like his phone with sopping wet sweatpants at Ewood Park. That's how good he is at his job. Dan sent us all a photo of his pants. Wait, no, I'm sorry. What do they call sweatpants? Because I know it's not pants. I know, right? Comments, chat room. Should I not be saying pants? Because doesn't that mean underwear? His long cotton leg warmers were sopping wet. Kevin Bradshaw. Kevin, what do you call sweatpants in England? Is there a special term? I was going to say fancy term. Is there a special term? Anybody? This is the stuff we need to talk about in a Rovers pre-match. Trousers? Yeah. Okay. Hanny McKillop says trousers. So Dan sent me a picture of his sopping wet trousers. And he's still got the chat room set up. So it's impressive by him, no doubt. We'll go with trousers for now, unless anybody has any other things to contribute. Don't forget to get those score predictions in. Who's a threat over there? I'm very excited about Olasunde. I'm not going to lie. Emil Reese up top has done us dirty before. Preston, of course, has had pretty good form, right? Coming into Ewood and in the last couple matchups versus Rovers, I think Preston's been effective. I hate to admit it. Makes me want to puke, but it's true. So I don't know. Today, messy game, cold derby game. It could get messy and heated and could be like a 2-1 affair, or it could be one of those like 1-0s where it's just the littlest mistake can make or break the game. Rovers, of course, just about the best counterattacking side in the championship. So I would think that rainy day, maybe dead ball. We'll see how the ball moves when it gets out on the pitch. Maybe that's the thing where Rovers can just jump and attack and boom, boom, 1-2, which we've seen us do, right? Dolan had that great press and then that wonderful layoff to Barrett Diaz for that goal just a couple games ago. Come on, Rovers, a 2-0 win with the Tin Pots defense looking weak. Yeah, RD, good point. So we talked a little bit about Peony's lineup, but it is a remade defense from their recent draw against Fulham, which was, to be fair, to the Lily Whites, it was a pretty good result. Fulham came back and got that 1-1 draw last night / yesterday, depending on where you live, versus Bournemouth, and they're both, of course, fighting at the top of the table. Ben Haywood, Art Film TV. I'm probably a bit harsh on Wigan, but I just don't rate them as a proper club with history and tradition. Hey, that's not being harsh. I love it. You just represent. Whatever you feel, that's what you feel. I'd rather have you be honest than like modify your opinion of something out of fear of some kind of social backlash. Forget it. I like that you don't rate them as a proper club. That sounds like over here, that doesn't sound like a horrible insult, but I feel like it is an insult, right? Like over here, we say things so mean that's like, some people might be like, was that a compliment? They might not know. Ben Haywood, Art Film TV. They might not know. So Kevin Bradshaw, score prediction 3-1 Rovers. Kevin, where you get? Who's scoring for us? I love it. I love the optimism, Kevin. Let's hear, Kevin, give me one goal score. I'm interested to know who you think's going to put up those 3. I mean, I know you're going to say Diaz, but if you were going to say anybody other than Diaz, I'd like to know. So a couple of score predictions in now. Of course, the winner gets a lifetime of fame and fortune and a free NFT hug. That's right. I'll give you a cyber hug, and we'll turn it into an NFT, and then that's your reward if you get the score prediction right. Woke to the left of us. To be fair, Wigan have won a trophy more recently than we have. Ooh, interesting. Mr. Left of us, are you a Rovers fan? Or are you a neutral? Where do you come from, Signore? Maybe from that area. Arman American. Hey, Jared, how's it going? ¿Qué pasó? It's going wonderful. Excited for Diaz today. Diaz's wet hair and beard flopping around in the rain like Patrick Swayze surfing at the end of Point Break. That's my kind of soccer match. Sorry, football match. Arnold Mayhew, as a Belgian, I just hope that Kaminsky will be back sooner than later. Nothing against Paris, though. Hey, you have every right. I mean, he's been on the Belgian national team, albeit as a backup, but still a core part. I'm sure a guy that you like having on that team, Arnold. And so, yeah, if that's part of the reason why you watch Rovers or just makes the game a notch more interesting for you, yeah, I don't blame you, and I would love nothing more than to have him playing right now. Nothing against Paris. Seems like a good dude. He's developing. I like him. He's excited to play. He made a great save last week, right, in our win versus Stoke. But I would rather have Cam back there too. He just I feel very confident with him. And we've seen this happen before, especially with the Rovers during the Walton era. When you don't have a really solid keeper that players believe in, it can kind of get infectious mentally. I'm not saying it's like detrimental, but it lingers there underneath the surface. Like if you ever eat pasta, like a single strand of spaghetti, like 6 to the side of the table, and it just like defies all gravity. It's just curled up, just hanging out, right? That's that feeling for a defensive player when they know they don't have a guy who's going to back them up and play amazing behind them. That starts to creep into what they do just a little bit. I'm not saying it does a lot, but it has an effect on the whole team. And then when you're in the midfield and your defense is leaking goals, you might press a little bit more, right? And so it does have a knock-on effect. I'm not saying that's Paris. I think this is a young team that believes they can get a result in every match, and that's why we're top 6 in the table right now. But I think it is something to bear in mind and look out for to see how Paris starts today, Arnaud, for sure, over Kaminsky. Mr. to the left of us, diehard Rovers fan, but it depends on what defines a big team. Not everyone says Newcastle's our massive club, but won nothing in recent times. Just a thought. Yeah, I would say that it's all in the eye of the beholder. I agree with you in that, like, I don't want to get hung up on if a club's like big or not big. And again, it's weird being an outsider, right? So I don't really like to say too much about any of that. I just love to support my team, this team right here, and just enjoy every match and watch young guys develop but in terms of like what's a massive club, because clubs are so big now, like they're just so big, I think, and they're so massive financially, fiscally, their brand. I hate that term, but it's true. So yeah, I think Newcastle maybe were a bigger club in terms of the footballing zeitgeist of the world, right? And like the at-large community. I would say you could make that argument for sure. But I'm glad you're a diehard Rovers fan, and I'm glad you're here with us for sure. Again, let me get those score predictions in. Winner gets a NFT hug from yours truly. Kevin Bradshaw says Dolan off the bench and Diaz double, as it relates to my question of who's scoring the 3 for us. Kevin, you don't even know how bad I hope you're right, man. I hope you are right. I'm excited, though. I'm excited for Brereton Diaz to run around in the rain. I said Patrick Swayze from Point Break, but he's got the dark hair, and he's also like 22. So he'd fit more of the Johnny Utah profile from Point Break, I think, right? Like Brereton Diaz, like Vamos Chile, and just doing the Utah thumbs up in the rain. That's what I want. I want like a wink, smirk, Vamos Chile, thumbs up in the rain. Nothing would make me happier today. We'll see what happens. We'll see. So don't forget, of course, as we're getting really close to tip-off here at Ewood Park, Rovers versus PNE in the Lancashire Derby. Blue Rose Capital and 6 Yards Out are our sponsors for this video. And, of course, we're very appreciative of both of them. But make sure to check them out. Of course, 6 Yards Out has some really nice holiday apparel right now. So if you're going to do some shopping and you don't want to go to the store, that's the place to go. Arnaud, by the way, what do you are you a lifelong Belgian, born and raised, lived there, loved it? Have you traveled abroad? I'm a fan of that country, fan of your food. I've actually been a big fan of your football team. I mean, you know, this has been your golden generation, I would say, in international play, over the last 8-10 years. And me and my buddies saw Belgium play USA at a friendly, international friendly at in Cleveland, Ohio, at a rainy Cleveland Browns football stadium. Yes, he says. Nice. Well, happy to have. How did you become a Rovers fan then? Family? Is it just because our blue and white unis are like that good? I think that's probably what it is. It's hard not to love the blue and whites, right? Iconic. Yeah, best team since at least 20 years. Nice. Good for you. Well, look, as a Rovers fan, I love finding other Rovers fans that were off in like a distant land, right? Stranger in a strange land kind of thing. Back when, oh, yeah, Paul Robinson. There you go. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, everybody has their story as to how they became a fan. And I think that's why I like sharing in fandom when you're talking with Rovers fans from everywhere, not just dudes who grew up down the street or down the road. Everybody has their own unique story of like how they got in, you know. It's almost like everyone has their own secret password to like the Rovers speakeasy. And I think those are great and they're all valuable. And like, I enjoy that everyone's is unique, you know, that their story is their own and they just fall in love how they fall in love. Ben Haywood, Art Film TV. How did you become a Rovers fan? Ben Haywood, you would like this, Mr. Art Film TV. You could put this in a screenplay. No, this probably wouldn't make a great screenplay, actually. But I was in the United States Marine Corps. And the Marine Corps, they do this thing when you're all standing at formation at parade rest. Your corporal or whomever will come in and go, I need volunteers. And that's all they say. They don't tell you what you're volunteering for, when it is, where it is. He just says, I need volunteers. And I looked over and this girl I had a crush on at the time had raised her hand. So I went, oh, I'll go. And I raised my hand as well. And it turned out to be security detail for a friendly versus DC United of the MLS and Blackburn Rovers all the way back in the summer of, I think it was 2002 or 2003. And I ended up that nobody was at this game. But believe it, surprise, shocking. America has, like, our soccer fanaticism has risen a lot over the last 15 years. But back in 2003, the stadium was dead. So there was nobody to secure, nothing to watch. Rovers walking out on the pitch right now, giving an applause to the team. I love it. PNE are going to be in the red with black shorts and red socks as the teams line up right now here at Ewood. So anyway, I got to stand right on the sideline, 15 feet down from the Rovers bench and just watch the match because there was nothing to secure. And honestly, I used to slag off soccer growing up. My stepbrother played and we all used to make fun of him. I was like a typical American in that regard. But that game straight up changed me. And I fell in love with the Rovers, their jerseys, the way they played. Both teams played hard. And that was the game where Ryan Nelson, Kiwi legend, soon to be Rovers captain, was actually playing for DC United. And I posit that that's the game that Rovers really got a good look at him and they signed him in the next transfer window. So, yeah, so that's how I became a Rovers fan. And I've been kind of almost alone ever since until I found this great community here. And that's what makes this channel special. That's what makes Rovers Chat special. is that and no matter how long you've been adrift at sea on your own, no matter how long you've been a Rovers fan, no matter how you became a Rovers fan, and no matter where you're from, this is the place for you, right? So, by the way, I also watch the live watch-alongs to improve my English skills. Good for you. Good. Well, if you ever have any questions, last week, anybody who was here last week will tell you we were learning a lot of Spanish last week, because I know that the magic key for Spanish. We're here at the coin flip right now. Lanahan in the captain band. Gavin Ward is our referee. Gavin Ward. I don't like his eyes. Those beady little eyes. He looks like a guy that would annoy me. If you were a bartender and he was ordering a beer, he'd be one of those, as the bartender, when you walk up in your head, you're going, no, please, God, no. That's Gavin Ward. And here we go. We're at tip-off here at Ewood, looking like a lively crowd. The rain looks like it's let up a bit here. And players, refs, take a knee for racial solidarity and the fight for equality. 100% on board with that. Limbered up, and we're underway. Preston will hoof it deep, and you see immediately the water spray off the ball on that hoof forward as the ball dies, and thunk, thunk, thunk. Yeah. This ball is not going to move today, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. My degree was in animation. Stop, Ben. That's dope. I actually would love to talk to you about that. I've been using Crit and some other software. I enjoy trying my hand at animation. Nambi with the throw here on the right, and the ball plopped down to P&E, trying to move it on the left, a little exchange, and that is sniffed out by Van Hecke and hoofed away with his right. P&E with the ball here on their left side, Rovers right, down into the final third as the game just gets underway. We're at the 48, 49, 50, 51 second mark. Big throw into the box, the ball spinning, flailing, bounced off a first header. Ansley Paris will collect easily as the ball just floated down to him from the clouds. Reaches up for it and not looking to push here, taking his time, maybe getting a little aqua off the ball. Yeah, by the way, the magic phrase, como se dice, that's what I was going with, Arnaud, right? That's, if you know como se dice, which means how do you say in Spanish, then it's, I think, a great way to start to communicate with someone that speaks Spanish, because then you can really begin to learn and they see that you're earnestly trying to learn, right? So that I appreciate you. I'm glad if this helps with your English skills, man. I love it. Nambi with the ball here now on the right. He's going to go in. Trav fighting for it. The ball just dropped. Wow, this ball is not moving. And with every step a player takes, you could see the kind of grayish splash of water underneath their feet. Almost has an anime-like vibe to it. Chris Hayes is here, ladies and gentlemen. One of my all-time favorites, Hazy Days. What's up, guys? 5-4 Rovers today. Just because you have to go see Father Christmas doesn't mean you could come in here and just throw numbers around. Hazy Days. Oh, Hayes has an appointment he can't miss, and so he's going to miss some of the Rovers match. That's right. I'm knocking you out, Chris. I'm letting the world know. I mean, you did put it on Twitter. But anyway, Hayes says 5-4 Rovers. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Van Hecke now battling with it as P&E tries to play it long. Not going to happen. And you could see a bad touch there by, looks like Kadra, it was. But Wharton took it with his left and went to send it forward. Kadra tried to control the ball. Rovers players look dry for now. Here's a close-up shot. So it is raining at Ewood, definitely. Players are starting to get sopping wet. And P&E with the throw right now. Long throw in there. P&E fighting for on the right side. Pretty decent job there by Kadra. Van Hecke strong in the challenge and gets it out to Lenihan, who clips it far, far forward. Brereton Diaz running for it. And Iverson forced to kick it away. Ignacio Brereton, sad, sad, sad. What's wrong, bud? Ignacio, what time are you on? I'm at 340, so I hope you're not spoiling anything. Doesn't seem like it. Everybody listening, watching, Diaz seems fine right now. But Ignacio not happy for some reason. Oh, no, big let off there. Down the center, Peony looking to turn right and shoots, scuffs it far left. Maybe tipped. No, it was the captain, of course. Alan Brown went to take it back in on his right after a really nice through ball from the right side that looked like maybe that was Olasunde. But nothing doing, bad shot. And so the captain trots back. 4:17, 4:18, 4:20 on the clock. Pairs to hoof it long, and man, you could see the water just spray off the ball every time it gets launched by a hard hit. Certainly that's going to mess with its physics. But I mean, it's like an explosion. It looks like an anime drawn. And speaking of animation, it literally it looks like an effect you would render on something, Ben Haywood, right? To make it more impactful. All right, Peony trying to play a little ding-ding in the midfield and miscommunication. Nice job. Good harassment by Rovers, and that's going to be out. So it's going to be a Rovers throw. The Peony player is playing a little close and received a heater, took it off the knee, and it bounced out of bounds. Yeah, good job there. Lenihan, too, by the way, got back in front of Brown and managed to get out in front of him. So that was good D. And going forward by Rovers, looks like pushed and tried to send in by Buckley, but he cooked that ball, and it's all the way back out on the left side of Peony's goal, and that'll just be a simple throw-in for Iverson. So Buckley was kind of charging through midfield and played a big right-footed cross across the right of the field, and it was just had way too much on it. You could see players right now trudging. This game at the 5-minute, 50-second mark doesn't have a ton of energy yet. Guys are cold, guys are wet. I think they're just kind of warming up still. Ball being headed around in midfield, and it'll fall for Liam Lindsay, who under pressure from Kadra kicks it out, and it will be off of Reda Kadra. Rhythm is the dancer. And Gavin Ward he throws the ball. Gavin Ward can't throw. You hear me, Gavin? I saw that. I don't care if the ball is wet. That was a weak throw, Gavin. P&E trying to head it through the midfield right now. Broadway Joe heads it clear, and it's going to get kicked back to Van Hecke, who will send it back to Pears. Pears readies a long bombing shot forward. Pears does have a leg. That was really good. Forceful headers back and forth now as the ball being volleyed around in midfield. Van Hecke looks to play his right over to the right line to Nyambi, who's pushed forward. And looks like P&E will challenge for that header, knock it out, and it will be a Rovers throw. Ryan Edwards, now then. Hazy days. Wouldn't surprise me if this game gets abandoned. Really? So this is a great question coming from an American, right? How can the game get abandoned? What are the parameters for said thing? Let me know about that, Hazy days. Potamen Bravo. Greetings from the best country in the world, the Garden of Eden, Chile. Come on, Ben Brereton. Potamen Bravo. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Vamos, Chile. Vamos, Chile. Vamos a chacaceros. Nosotros bebemos cervezos y chacaceros. ¿Cómo se dice? One day down the road. De fin de semanas. All right. So Kevin Bradshaw chiming in. Thanks, Kevin. Would be from a waterlogged pitch if it was abandoned. So if the pitch, if Gavin Ward, of all people with those beady little eyes, thinks the pitch is too waterlogged, he can call it off. Ryan Edwards looks like he's saying about the same thing. Basically, if it rains so much that it waterlogs the pitch. Interesting. I'll tell you right now, pitch looks waterlogged to me. I don't know much. But I got to say, it's been what you would expect from a game like this. Fairly sloppy affair thus far. Bucko drawing the Yep. Bucko, though, on the left side, fighting for the ball, using his body in front of Whiteman and draws the foul. How amazing was Buckley last Saturday, by the way? Wow. What a performance. Worden tries to head it down. The ball's dead, and he gets beat on the through. What a great turn by Van Hecke, who was in the center and read that pass. So Wharton was on the back with Chad Evans right next to him, tried to head it into the center of the midfield, was picked up by Alan Brown, who played a quick first time through to Chad Evans, who had gone behind Van Wharton. So it was just, not a great play there, but Van Hecke did good enough to read it. And honestly, if that was a dry pitch, that's a great through ball, and that might be a goal for P&E. The ball slowed down just enough that Van Hecke made a great turn and read that lane. And you see a lot of that right now. You see a lot of the ball just slowing down and getting pinged and intercepted. Oh, that's going to be a big challenge. Gavin Ward says play on. Big challenge there. I think that was Lanahan who came all the way forward, crashing into Ben Whiteman. Gavin Ward says advantage, P&E, and P&E retains possession, and they still have possession. Looking for a 2v1 up top, doesn't find it. Pitch could be deemed dangerous if the rain doesn't let up. Ball is not rolling properly. It doesn't feel like it is. Do stadiums in America have roofs? Great question, Ben. Yeah, stadiums here in America have all variations. So specifically, there are now in America, for the first time, really good size, decent soccer stadiums made specifically for soccer down in Austin, Texas, here in Columbus, Ohio. I live outside of the city of Columbus. And those have what look like a more traditional stadium, what you would see in Europe, a more traditional layout, a more traditional half roof and such. But we have entire dome stadiums here. And the new Alliance Stadium in Las Vegas, it's Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world, right? Pretty much. You should check out footage of that stadium. It's ridiculous. Part of that has to do with the obscene amount of money the NFL has. So NFL stadiums look like something out of a dystopian novel where the ragged and wretched and downtrodden of us crawling through the muck and the mire look up, and in the distance, you see this neon and black glistening like temple-like structure, right? That could house all of us and keep us dry, but we're here in the muck. So to answer your question, yes, we have domes and roofs. He would test how much the ball rolls, and if none at all or just swimming pool, then it could be called off. Okay, so we're not there yet. The ball has a little bounce to it, certainly. The ball has enough bounce to it. Ryan Edwards, let's hope no injuries in these conditions. Yeah, great point, Ryan Edwards. Right now, by the way, I wish there was more to talk about with this match, but it is just been a mess. And to Ryan Edwards' point, let's hope no injuries in these conditions. My theory we talked about pregame was that maybe that's why Ayala and Dolan aren't playing. But I can't be sure because Broadway Joe Rothwell is starting for us, and he was very doubtful as of last night. He was doubtful. So I'm surprised here. Great win on the header there by Lanahan, who crashes it forward to Trav. Trav maybe trying to play it forward to Kadra, who's on the left, and Diaz is on the right in that front too. A great interception by Rothwell, still running with the ball all the way to the left. He's down in the box. He's looking for Kadra across the center, waiting, getting Preston to bite, lays it back off. Going with the first-time shot is Trav, and he is challenged from behind. Looks like a 50-50 ball in the penalty circle, so no shot on goal from that. Trav was lining up a first-time shot, and it looks like a P&E player came in from behind and went for the ball at the same time. Trav arguing, giving the thumbs up. He's like, I hate you, Gavin Ward. Rothwell making a great play there, though. Went to take it on his left, got the P&E player to bite, switched it back to his right foot, and sent a ball in. But you could just see the ball die once it starts to really roll on the ground. So it didn't get there fast enough for Trav. And yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that wasn't a challenge from behind. Being the derby, maybe Mowbray wants more physical players. Dolan is still on the light side. You are 100% right. And in this type of match, the more I'm looking at this, Ryan, to your point, it is physical. And because the ball's dying at players' feet, you're seeing a lot of contact and a lot of congestion in the midfield right now. A nice first touchdown by Emil Reese, but sniffed out by Van Hecke again. And wow, great boot forward from Van Hecke. And now Kadra with some time and space working on the left side. Rothwell comes all the way into assist, challenged again, and hoofed out by, it looks like Story. Yeah, what's the Story? Morning Glory. So that will be a throw there, but Kadra was taking it on his left, had a nice fake, had him off balance, came back, and that should be maybe a penalty on Story, but it's not. And after the throw in, Peony heads it, looking for it. Great there. Defense by Wharton, making up for that slight blunder earlier. And Peony with the ball in midfield now. Matthew Raj, hey bro, nice to see you again. On my way from work. It's 11:15 p.m. here. Raj, thanks for checking in, man. I hope you're having a good drive home. Brereton galloping down the right side now, sends it in, and with a quick chip, it bounces off a player, dies, still in bounds. Buckley gets on the ball and hoofs a little delicate center kind of cross in from the touchline. Brereton can't get onto the end of it. The ball goes out, and a Peony player is galloping. Lanahan gets a yellow. Oh, wow. He walks right by Gavin Ward. Wow. Preston wants Lanahan sent off for that. Let's see that. That's not the worst challenge. It was slightly late. Lanahan gets up immediately, though, and he's yelling at I think he's Van Hecke. Yeah, he's so mad. Wow. The captain, folks. I like him when he's angry. I'm not going to lie. I like it. Raj, yeah, I'll bring you up to speed, friend, because we do appreciate you in here. Rovers are playing 3 at the back with wing backs, and it is Van Hecke in the center, no Ayala. And it is Reda Kadra up top on the left for some reason. Brereton's up top on the right, which I don't think I like. So no Dole in there. And Rothwell is in the midfield. And Preston have gone wing backs too. The pitch is waterlogged. It's messy. This is a sloppy, physically demanding derby already. We are at 16:02, 03, 04 on the game clock, and we are still 0-0 here. Rovers Peony. Rovers in blue and white, Peony with red. Javier Escanilla, since when do you follow the Rovers? Me, Javier. Since when do I? Since 2002, 2003? You see this gray? Javier? ¿Cómo se dice gray? Gris? Yeah, long enough, bruv. Ryan Edwards, Big Dara getting involved already. Haha. Yeah, Ryan, it sucks he's on a yellow at the 16-minute mark. I'm not going to lie. But I love when he gets fired up because it should get the other guys fired up. But the ball right now, and you could start to see these giant, big, almost claw marks in the pitch from players sliding, and they're just tearing up the grass right now. The ball, after that initial hit, once it really starts to contact the ground, basic physics, that ball is just dying pretty quickly. I mean, it still rolls, but barely. And the pitch does not have any puddles yet. It's not yet like glistening, but it is wet. And every time the ball's kicked, you see a pretty nice splash. Robert McLeod, Blackburn. You are correct. That is a statement of fact, Robert, and I love it. Up the Rovers here on Derby Day. Iverson for Peony now taking his sweet time. Yeah, the ball's still got some roll to it. I don't think this game's going to get called unless we get buckets here in the next start of the game. Contested there by Lanahan in the air. Well run. Well won. But Peony will keep possession and move it all the way back and go for the long ball down the diagonal. That was Chad Evans slides looking for a call. Doesn't get it. Scott Wharton's turning around like, get out of here, bruv. That wasn't nothing. Chevin's like, I got all wet for nothing. I got my pants wet for nothing. That's what Chad Evans just said to Gavin Ward. I can read lips, and that's what he said. Robert McLeod, it is 0-0. 0-0. There is a ticker. I have the score in the ticker, but we are at 18-24-25 here at Ewood. It is 0-0. It's a wet derby. It's a messy, gloomy derby. It's a physical derby. and no team has really been finding much. Ooh, oh, set down. Way to avoid a foul there by, I think that was Wharton, as Rovers could not clear the ball out of their own box. And now at the center circle, Peony with it, trying to send it in. A block from Nambi. Peony appealing for a handball, not going to get it. Nambi's just going to clear it away for a Peony throw so Rovers can reset and get their composure here. A couple of years ago was hilarious. Slaven Bilic was trying to grab the ball out of Lanahan's hand. That wasn't happening, Derek kept told. Oh, Ryan, is that on YouTube? Can you find the link for us, please? Or anywhere? Let me know if you can find that link, Ryan. That'd be amazing. You'd be MVP. Speaking of MVP, Super Chat is open. So if you do want to donate here to Rovers Chat, it goes to feeding my coffee habit directly. I just take coffee beans and I just eat them. And it's all thanks to your generous donation. So if you want to donate, Super Chat is open. We appreciate that. But it is the holiday season too. And don't forget rcdonate.com. That website is rcdonate.com. And you can help us raise money for a good cause here. And don't forget our December 22nd holiday Christmas stream. I'm just really excited about that. I'm going to be hosting some trivia that night with Mark Whittle. The great Mark Whittle and me are hosting trivia show number 3. There's going to be, I think, 3 trivia shows during it. So it's going to be pretty great. And I hope to see all of you there. This is our watch-along tribe. We have our own little tribe here, and I love it. Rothwell now dispossessing the ball in the midfield. Great job. See, now he put enough on that so Brereton can run on to the end of it. Great through ball and pass up to progress. Brereton with a great center in, laid off, taken to the left. Buckley looking for it, deflected, and rolling slowly to the keeper. Iverson with an easy save. Rovers with their best chance by far here at the 20-30 mark. It all started, Kadra on the right side, swung it in, deflected down to Bucko, who took a turn, and then with his left foot after the spin was kind of surrounded and got deflected. Maybe Bucko could have laid it off there. I don't know. He could have maybe laid it off for Joe Rothwell, who was running in, but he did not. And now P&E trying to take it down and challenge Van Hecke one-on-one. It looked like that was Emil Reese. Did a pretty good job, but Van Hecke wins it away. All right, so this match now starting to pick up some momentum, certainly. We're in 21:05 here, and all of a sudden this is getting a little fast, a little open. Rothwell cooks it around for Wharton, who he was trying to find him out on the left side. That'll be a turnover. A turn in possession. What do you guys call it? And it's now P&E with the ball trying to move it forward. Ooh. I think that was Brown with a nice shifty move here to be the first man, but gets held up by Rovers again. Oh, who is that? Travis is kind of holding his butt. I don't like that. I don't like that. Brereton now up top trying to win it. Great deflection. Brereton on the right side. Diaz looking to beat a man, but gets deflected. Tried to split the two players. Diaz almost had a run there. Where are my Chileans at? Como se dice? Diaz. Da, 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 Diaz. Matthew Raj, both teams are playing in a 3-4-1-2. That is correct. Yeah, wing backs, 3 at the back, 3-man midfield, 2 up top. Mr. Raj, sorry if I didn't fully answer that. You're amazing. Ryan Edwards found the clip. Ryan, you're such a pro. Andres Fisher, ¿qué pasó? How's the game going? Time played. Andres, if you didn't just hear me, friend, it is at 22-23, 22-24, 0-0. It's very wet. Mucho, como se dice, wet? Here at Ewood. And it's a physical game here with these two rivals. Peony in red with black shorts. Blackburn Rovers in the classic blue and whites. And Peony with possession here in the final third. Looking for a cross in. A low cross scuffed. A shot over, though. And over to the right. Pears does not have to make a save. Nice. Soy Vicky 12. Oi. Kai. Oi. I've spent the last 3 days getting videos from former players for the charity show. Trust me, Rovers fans, you're going to love it. Hazy, you've been doing that? Oh, man, that's exciting, dude. I love that that's been you. You've been working on that? Good for you, man. Good for you, man. Good for you. I've got to do my thing, too, the video Dan said I'm probably going to do after this. We have to drive up to Cleveland, though, right after this game. So I got to figure it out. Soy Vicky, Chile, Chile. I love it. Andres, Muy humido. Mojado. Humido. Very wet. Yeah, muy humido. The pitch. Muy humido. Mark Gibbons, pitch is wet though. See. Fique. Chile. It's Ryan Edwards with the update on where we could find the footage of Slaven Bilic trying to slap the ball out of Lanahan's head. It's titled Slaven Bilic gets in the fight with Blackburn player. I think that's the link. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Ryan. Well done, bro. Well done. Rovers here battling with the ball. Again, it's been a sloppy, messy game. We're at 24-11 on the clock. Sending it in, nothing doing. Ainsley Pears, our keeper, is going to take it, work around the box, and he's just going to pick up the ball. He's just going to pick up the ball. Sorry, it is morning here too. Excuse my yawn. Pears hoofing the ball forward now here for Rovers. And nothing doing. One in the midfield by P&E. And looks like they're going to call a flag or a foul. A flag. You're funny, dude. Love your watch along. Thanks, Andres. It's always good to have you here. Watch alongs. Yo, you're doing good. Your English is amazing, by the way, Andres. Come on, McLeod. Yeah, McLeod. Come on, Blackburn. I couldn't agree more, McLeod. This doesn't, this game, man, it just feels like a dead ball, a mistake, a bad touch, and that's going to be it. Try say Chile like the Chilean people. Is that, how do I do that? Chile? I don't know the phonetics of it. I just like going Chile. Vamos, Chile. But if I'm saying it wrong, or if any of my Chilean brethren and sister here want to give me the phonetic, remember last week y'all helped me out with chacacero. Yeah. Do you have chicharrón in Chile? Buckley trying to win the ball, and it looks like it's going to be P&E's throw here. No, it's Rovers' throw. Nice. Great. All right, so back over to Pickering now. Is trying to work the ball with a little magic with Kadra on the left. I'm not sure why Kadra's on the left and Diaz is on the right. I really don't understand it. It must be a matchup thing. Maybe something Mowbray saw. Diaz with a big turn. Gets by a guy. That should be a foul. And it is a foul on Diaz. He earns a foul. Diaz with a little whoo-hoo. Ha-ha. Gets him the okie doke. What? Wait a minute. Ball going forward. Is that a foul? What is going on here? Gavin Ward. Diaz does, though. He's got his hair slicked back. All wet. He does look like Johnny Utah. Somehow that's a throw for P&E. This is pinche. You said it fine. Thank you, Andres. Appreciate you. Very good. Kadra left-footed. Thank you, Ryan Edwards. Right, but I don't know. I just think that Diaz is most dangerous when he plays on the left and can cut in on his right foot. I think we've seen him score a lot of goals that way, right? Tell me if you agree. Who wants Diaz on the left and on the right here? I just don't see him lined up on the right very often. I think it's kind of also something that's messing with me. Yeah, I can look up a little bit of stats for you, though. His rating on the right side, according to SofaScore, is just 6.2. So that's, I would say, not that great. Robert McLeod, yes. So we'll see about that. 6.2, the 27:40 second mark here. Rovers with the throw in. I got something else we could look at too. Yeah, because here's a better example. Diaz's rating on the season, according to Who Scored, 7.2. Yeah, okay, so here's Diaz. I can't show this graphic to you. I wish I could. Nice interception there by Lanahan to pick it out. Wharton with a nice touch through, looking for left and cooks it. Does not look like Buckley was ready for that. So on the left side, Diaz 7.43. On the left forward side, so more in the left wing position, 7.26. Center forward, 6.95. Good. Those are good ratings, everyone. On the right side, 6.61. So I think that shows you, by the way, as on the right side, he's made 9 appearances in the center, 8 on the left, and only 1 on the right. And as a left on the left side, he has 9 goals in 8 appearances and 5 goals in 9 appearances in the center. So that would be my point, right? Is that he scores his goals kind of more on the left side. So we'll see on the right. He hasn't scored a single goal from the right side yet this year. Chicharron, you mean pork meat cooked in the side? Yes. We have pan con chicharrones. Oh, that sounds good. Bread with chicharrones? Oh, Andres, I'm so hungry. You know what I've had today? Oh, wait, here it is. I have an apple. But look, I only took like 3 bites because we're professional. This is Rovers Chat. We have award-winning content. I'm not about to like just eat an apple during the watch along. I'll show you my half-eaten apple. But I won't eat it. I'm a professional. Hence my professional attire. It's, by the way, we're coming up on the 30-minute mark, and it is still 0-0. And it's rainy fast. I will have like a sip of water and stuff. I feel that that's like okay. But pan con chicharron, no thanks. I mean, I know not no thanks. I can't do it here. I would love to eat that right now. If I had pan con chicharrons in front of me, I would lower my seat and eat it down here. That's what I would do. Rovers now trying to win possession here. Nice hoofed up for Kadra. Can't find it on the header. Wharton with the strong challenge, and that will be P&E clearing it forward and sent back to Pears under pressure. Has to kick it forward. Not one in the air again. Rovers not, we're not a great team in the air, obviously. And this is a match that kind of you're going to see more of that aerial stuff. So tough matchup. Matthew Raj, I'm surprised that Diaz isn't getting offside that often in this matchup. Maybe he is being the holding man for Kedra. So, yeah, I understand Raj, that's a really good thought. That's a good thought. And I think it is that the ball, because the pitch is so wet, the ball is dying. So there doesn't have that roll. So it's been very difficult to get anything forward to him so that he is offside. Do you see what I mean? Because that is one knock on Diaz. I want to be careful. But Diaz, one of his weak, because he's only 22. 12, right? 12-0? No, not 12-0. But Diaz is only 22, and he's got that offside is certainly one thing he has to work on. P&E now here trying to work something on the left side of their attack, and it's going to be a kick over the goal, not threatening Pears at all. So out for a Rovers throw. But Diaz has to do better with that. You're correct there. But just because of the conditions, I don't think we're going to see those type of offsides. I think it's even hard right now to work the ball down there. McLeod, I hope Blackburn wins. Robert, yes. Everyone here, I think. Dude, pan con chicharrones toasted with a bit of butter is a whole experience. I got to look up. I doubt there's any Chilean restaurants or anything here in Columbus, Ohio, but I'm going to look. Best believe now after you told me that, Andres. Trust me. Maybe I could just find a good recipe online. Oh, Nyambi went to win the ball on the right, but got beat by P&E there. I think that was Earl pushing forward. Nyambi did a great job recovering, slides, and it's going to be a P&E throw here. Emil Reese is going to take it for P&E. Ryan Edwards, many times when he supposedly starts to lose, he migrates up front. Yeah, I think it's free reign. Kadra has a wand of a left foot. Great service to Diaz. That's great stuff, Ryan Edwards. Big throw in, goes over the head of everybody. And, looks like that was Brown. Yeah, it was Alan Brown trying to turn on it and take a shot, but deflected. Great block. I think that was Rothwell who managed to get over there in time. So it's going to be a corner. Danger close here as we approach the 33:08, 33:09, 33:10. Corner coming in. Low, scuffed in, blocked, saved by Pears. Big save by Pears. And he's going to get a big pat. He kind of dropped. I think it looks like he blocked it with his legs, and the ball kind of rattled around between his knees, and Pears managed to drop on it. It was a low cross and took a deflection. Oh, wow. Wow, what a save. So that save hits Pear's left knee as he's diving to his left, bounces up and hits his right leg like it's ping-ponging around between his thighs like an old thigh master. Ping, ping, and he gets his feet down and traps it and goes into the fetal position to hold that ball right on the goal line. Very close there. Haha, go for it. I once made pan con chicharrones, bought the chicharrones and made it. Yeah, maybe I could just get chicharrones and do it that way. I see Liverpool doing the same lots of times. Mane and Jota switching roles. We had Harvey Elliott last season. Maybe we learned something. Interesting point, Ryan Edwards. I will, now that you've brought that up, that's why I love Rovers Chat, because y'all have such high football IQs, right? And it's great. It's great to talk with y'all and learn with y'all a little bit. So I would now, I've already been watching, but I'll be paying super duper close attention to see if Diaz is roaming more. Everything I've seen of him so far, Edwards, it seems like he's out on that right side though. Yeah, damn, that was close. Did you see that, Andres? Yeah, real close. I mean, that was on the line. Wharton goes to head it down and hoofed forward for Kadra to run onto. Not going to be able to get there in time. Cleared by P&E. Up and nice. Buckley's got it. No, they're going to call Wharton for a fact. Oh, Gavin Ward. No. Wharton gets called for a foul there. Wharton gets called. Yeah, Gavin Ward's going to call him on that. That's a shame, too, because Buckley, just even in this crazy inclement weather, he just still, that ball sticks to his feet, you know? He's so technical on the ball. And definitely check out the Bucko interview here at Rovers Chat. It's really good. It's a great thing to listen to on a drive, you know? It's a nice, chill interview with John Buckley. So find that on the Rovers Chat YouTube channel. Don't forget, please, by the way, as we are coming up at the 35-minute mark, we're at 35, 33, 34, 35. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you want Diaz to score a hat trick today, hit like, and your dream will become a reality. ¿Cómo se dice? Hit the like button? Chris Hayes, this would be an ideal game for Gallagher instead of Kadra. I know, Hayes. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we are missing that for sure. I know. We are. I understand the back three, though. I mean, it doesn't look – we haven't really – outside of one little chance. I mean, this game can go either way, Hazy, but I do like the structure that the back three gives us. I just feel like we're not leaking goals anymore. Dale me gusta. Dale like, dale me gusta. Sweet. Dale me gusta. Thank you. Am I saying that right? Or dale? It's got to be dale, right? All right, nice little turn there. Buckley goes back and a spin. Wharton sends it forward to Diaz. Diaz at midfield, no. Given back to P&E. P&D with a nice exchange now, working on the left side. They have numbers looking for an overlap. Cross comes in, blocked well by Lenahan there, who's patrolling that right side. And again, intercepted by Travis. It's going to go out, and it is going to go out. Great job. Lenahan and Travis locking down the right side of the Rovers defense, the left side of that attack there for P&E. And I think that was, what's his name? Josh Earl? Yeah, it's Josh Earl. So great job there. Yeah, great job. Good job, Travis. Yeah, you said it well. Great. Gracias. Thank you. All right, Josh Earl. My name is Earl. Tony Mowbray's animated. His eyes are so wide. Tony Mowbray's eyes are like this. He looks mad, dude. If you can hear my cat, I apologize. She wants to be in here because she loves me. I'm going to let her in. I think letting the cat in is better than listening to her cry for the rest of the match. Man, Rovers again here. Trying to get some possession of the ball. A slide by Travis. Looks like it's going to be Gavin Ward's going to give a little warning to maybe Bucko there. And Brown looks like he's appealing for something. But it looks like Trav on that late challenge. All right, fair. I guess Trav is going to give Trav a little bit of a warning. And now we've got P&E with a free kick. You can now start to see little channels and little pools slowly, a pool here, a pool there, especially where players have really dug in and kind of clawed at the pitch. So the pitch is getting worse. Nice clearance by Rovers on that free, but it's still not. The ball just dies right there. Oh, this ball's dying so much. So P&E back with it now, pushing forward. Rovers with just about everybody back defending. The ball goes off Gavin Ward. He just stands there. Gavin, we saw you. We're not Tyrannosaurus Rexes. If you stop moving, you don't disappear, Gavin Ward. A flow up there by Gavin. And P&E now trying to work the ball on the left. They're going to send it in, headed up and away. And Rovers deal with the pressure well. Chad Evans can't get on the end of it. And we are going to have a goal kick for Paris. I love the three at the back because it's such a solid base. Yeah, couldn't agree more. I'm a bit obsessed with the guy. I mean, all Chileans are, to be fair. Yeah. Worried that if it's a physical game, plenty of yellow cards flying, it's going to be a concern in December. For the past few seasons, Rovers had a poor run in December, if you get my meaning. Raj, I do. And I love it, man. Yeah, you know, at times, Raj, I am tempted to unpack this squad over the course of a season and the impact. At times, I'm tempted to talk about and unpack the January transfer window. But what I try to do here on Saturdays with all of you is just live in the moment. You know, if you want to discuss that, I'm for it. I'm all about supporting good, constructive conversation here, Raj. So I don't want you to think, you see my cat right there? So I don't want you to think, El Gato, I don't want you to think that I don't want you to discuss that stuff, but I just try and live in the moment with this dang on Rovers team. Especially in a derby like today, because it's such a slippery slope once you start looking at big picture stuff like that. Derby lose possession here on the right. Man, everybody's slipping around everywhere. Everybody's kind of caked in mud. Everybody's got wet butts. It's one of those games, man. One of those games. All right, we're coming up on 41 minutes here. 0-0 Rovers and P&E. 41:07, 41:08 on the clock. Rovers try and throw it in. Ping-ponging around. Going deep. Diaz is going to try and chase this. No real press here. It's so hard to... I'm surprised the Rovers aren't pressing maybe a little bit more. Buckley trying to win it. Headed down. Buckley with a nice touch now. Ooh, and he just gets out muscled there. Really good job there. I can't tell. That might have been McCann or Brown. A miss. And P&E trying to cut inside. No, looks like they're going to call foul. Ryan Edwards, last season, Brockhoff froze solid. He made a train on Ewood Park with its undersoil heating. The pitch was so bad during the winter. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's sweet. There's heating. Andres Fisher, why is today's game at Derby? Sorry for the ignorance. No, never apologize for that. So, and I'm an outsider too, right? But what I can tell you, Andres, is that Blackburn they're in Lancashire, right? Which is like a region, kind of a smaller region. And in Lancashire, or a town, whatever, township, municipality, P&E play on the west side of Lancashire, right? And we're on the east side of Lancashire. So they're like they're like crosstown rivals. Okay, that's why it's a derby. And so teams that usually are considered rivals like that from that region would be P&E, Burnley, Bolton, Wigan, Blackpool. Am I missing anyone? Actual English people, tell me if I'm missing anybody out of those five. I'm still a new Blackburn fan. That's great, man. It's okay. Nobody here is going to judge you. I know. Your cat wants to watch the match too. Randolph Stoney Skywalker. I know. Do you see her back there? Stealing the spotlight. Boo, what are you doing? Yeah, just sit in that chair and fall asleep, cutie. That's a better idea. Accrington, thank you. I felt like I was missing somebody. Accrington, Stanley. That's right. Good knowledge, says Ryan. Is that not pretty? That's not bad, right? For an American, Ryan. I would be, and I'm not tooting my own horn here, as we're coming up on the half. We're about a minute and a half away from seeing what stoppage time is going to be like. Gavin Ward blowing his whistle. Boop, boop. Beep, beep. I'm Gavin Ward. Beep, beep. Everybody stop and listen to me. I'm Gavin Ward. Give me the ball. I'm going home. I think Gavin Ward, he's mad. He's directing everyone away. I think he's saying, yeah, he is. He's saying a free kick for PNE. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy right now. Joey boy, did you say Fleetwood Town? No, Joey. Is Fleetwood considered in that? Thank you. If they are, appreciate you. Appreciate that. Interesting. What's the region name? It's Lancashire. It looks like, yeah, there you go. Chris Hayes typed it in there. It looks like Lancashire, but it's Lancashire is how I think most people would pronounce it. 16 miles between Deepdale, Preston, and Ewood Park, right? So it's not far at all. 16 miles. It's not, you could run there. Tony Mowbray is mad at Gavin Ward. We are having an animated discussion. Gavin Ward, did he just yellow Tony? He just yellowed Tony Mowbray. Tony Mowbray throws his water bottle in disgust. He's super upset now. Gavin Ward just yellowed Tony Mowbray. Wow. Tony is so mad. I can't repeat what he's saying, but it starts with the letter F, and he's saying it often. It's not the word often either. Morecambe, yeah, the Shrimps, where Tyson Fury lives. Good job, Reiner. Love Tyson Fury. I am a big boxing guy, too. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Andre, isn't that great? We have a great chat room here. Good little community. I'm just trying to understand how that clearly the ball sailed out. I don't think it touched a Rovers player, and I think that's what Mowbray's so upset about. Mr. Echo says this ref has been a joke. His whole life, Mr. Echo, it's Gavin Ward. I'm Gavin Ward. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'm Gavin Ward. This one. I can't. I'm sorry. I should not be like doing that, but he makes me so mad. That's the voice I hear when I look at his face. I'm Gavin Ward. It's annoying. Big T with the yellow. Wow. Yeah. It was crazy. If you're not English and have Netflix, watch the English Game 3-part drama based on how football in England and Blackburn was formed. Yeah. Lancashire is the home of football, right? It's where it was formed way back in the day. It's where the EFL headquarters are in PNE, I think. Yeah. Lancashire is like, and Manchester's right over there, of course, obviously, too, with some big clubs. But that region is kind of where football was born. I didn't know that. Have not watched the English Game, but thank you for that recommendation, man. I will now. All right, so it looks like that's going to be halftime. Wow. The star of the half. I wish it was Ben Brereton Diaz. It's not. It's Gavin Ward, who's handed out a couple of yellows, including one to our manager, Tony Mowbray, who was fuming at the end of the half. Ainsley Pear's hair is still weirdly dry. I don't understand that. Joe Rothwell still having words with Gavin Ward as we walk off. Gavin Ward does have a big head. Big head, small body. It looks like somebody poked 2 holes into an olive and then put that olive on a toothpick. And then that toothpick sounded like this. I'm Gavin Ward. Anyway, all right, well, we're going into halftime, Rovers fans. If you've been watching this game, let me know what you think of this catastrophe. A messy, sloggy, physical derby. The pitch is getting more and more scuffed as we speak, but we're at halftime. It's 0-0. 0-0. 0-0 here, Rovers PNE. So we've got a few minutes, friends. I'm going to be right back. Obviously, it's our halftime break. Please make sure if you haven't yet, dale like. What was the other phrase? Y dale, dale something. You said something. Dale. Anyway, give us a like, give us a subscribe if you haven't yet. And, go do your thing. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a chacarero y Pepsi, pan con chicharrones. But dale like and hit that like button. And, we'll be back in just a few short minutes, friends. But don't forget about a couple things. One, our Christmas special charity stream. Go right now to RC Donate. Go there. Go right now. Bring it up in a new tab. Hit that plus button. Go to new tab. Go to RC Donate and do it. Check it out. Donate with our live special as well. And we'll be back after the break, folks. Enjoy yourselves, you wonderful human beings, you. Hey, we're back. We're back. Oh, man. What do we think here? 0-0 at halftime. Let's catch up in the chat room. Chris Hayes, get Dolan on. Yeah, the Dingles are getting beat. Good to know. Okay. Where you at, Kat? Do you want to come say hi? I swear she did. My cat would be the star of the show if she was here right now. She was just right here on this chair. All right. Well, Rovers with an abysmal passing percentage. Right now across the championship, by the way, Barnsley, Huddersfield tied. Millwall out in front of Birmingham 2-0. Interesting that. Reading maybe putting an end to Hall's run. Both teams have been in great form. 1-0 there to Reading so far. Blackpool is losing to Luton Town as well. 0-1. So good. Take that, Blackpool. Your seaside town. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, Hayes wants Dolan on, and I could see why, man. It feels like it's about that time. Rovers have had just 40% of the possession. P&E was 60. P&E with more shots. No team with really any clear chances. Rovers have not attempted a cross yet, but have done pretty good job with our dribbles. P&E offside 5 times. And Rovers passing accuracy in the first half. Are you ready for this number? 34%. 34. Mr. Echo, we need a target man to hold up the ball. That's where, I know. I would Connor McBride be able to do that, or is his frame not strong enough yet? But yeah, we're missing that. With this type of, Mr. Echo, with this type of formation too, as Raj was talking about, right? Like Raj was asking about formations earlier. With this kind of 5 at the back wing backs, there's just a lot of space between the front 2 players in the midfield. And I haven't seen Pickering get on the ball at all and send any type of service in. It almost feels like we're bypassing Pickering and Morton's going straight up. And maybe Pickering's supposed to be there for that second ball, right? Like kind of, but honestly, I don't know with this formation where we're going to get a goal. And if you look back to that Stoke game, which I loved, it was a great performance away. The goal came on kind of a misplay. So, McLeod, what do you think the score is going to be? Well, like I said before when we first started the watch along today, Mr. McLeod, it feels like it's going to be a real ugly game, and one goal can make all the difference. So I would not be shocked if it ends 0-0. I really hope that we get a goal though. So I'm going to say 1-0 Rovers because we have one Benjamin Brereton Diaz on our team. So we'll see. Hazy, yeah, we need a Danny Graham type striker today. I couldn't agree more. Somebody like that, man. Honestly, somebody like that. That's a good point, Hayes. All right, well, while we're coming back, I'm just going to play you our, obviously, little bit of, if you haven't seen it yet, don't forget, our Advent calendar is going on. You get a video every day throughout December, maybe more than one. A little birdie told me one day we're going to release 439 videos in the same day. Does that impress you enough to hit the like, subscribe button? It should. So yeah, super excited about the month of December. So many great interviews being released, so many great videos coming down the pipeline. And I just am really happy with this community and what we've built here. And of course, RC Donate, the Christmas charity special, big special Wednesday, December 22nd. Make sure you are checking that out. It's getting dark at Ewood Park. The lights are on. The rain and those clouds low over the head of the stadium. Players have come back out now. Yeah, it looks like some teams, they're out warming up a little bit. It's kind of beautiful, honestly. A lot of cobalt like blues and grays, and a derby day at night in the rain. Is there anything better, honestly? Pear's out there warming up. Iverson out there warming up as well. So we will see. We will see. No word yet on any substitutions. We need a Danny Graham. Maybe we should just call Danny Graham. Hazy, do you think he's around, Mr. Graham of the Danny persuasion? Could he just come in for a little bit? Even somebody like Dak, who might just be able to put some magic on the ball from way out, you know, that would be nice to have that too. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the technical player. I don't know. The pitch is just the pitch is so gross. It really is. It's a gross pitch today. So we'll see what happens. So does Tony Mowbray hate Gavin Ward as much as we do now? Mr. Echo, what's Yakubu up to? I just love the phrasing of that too. It's very phonetically nice sounding. What's Yakubu up to? Yakubu up to? I know. Roque Santa Cruz. Anybody, really. Roque was pretty good in the air. Definitely not as physical as Yakubu. We'll see what happens, though, man. I'm nervous. It's great, though. It's derby game. Part of me really likes that it's like just a messy, old school kind of football match. It feels that way to me. Dominic Whiting. Hey, Dominic. Thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. Shame Sam Gallagher is injured. He would give us more of a physical edge. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Dominic, and it is a real. I mean, last week too, we missed him. I think in this formation, he'd be great with wingbacks, honestly. But when he comes back, wouldn't you rather drop Van Hecke and have 4-3-3? Oh, Mowbray's still talking to Gavin Ward. Still in the halls coming out. Mowbray's looking at him like, okay, Gavin Ward's trying to explain himself. Wow. Wow. Oh, Gavin Ward's doing the awkward smile. Yo, this argument between Tony Mowbray and Gavin Ward is the best thing that's happened to this match so far. P&E players are awkwardly walking by them like this. P&E are like, oh, okay, never mind. They're straight up leaving. Still arguing. Yeah, Mr. Echo, still arguing. Whew. I think Alan Shearer would probably do the trick. So, yeah, you can say that for like any match, Hazy. Just sprinkle some Shearer on it. Are you down 5-1? Sprinkle some Shearer on it. That's hard to say. That is not a catchy slogan. Sprinkle some Shearer on it. I don't like it. We'll come up with a better one. I am so happy at watching Tony Mowbray just chew out Gavin Ward in the hall. All right, both teams are out now. Oh, man. Rovers are going to work left to right on my screen in their blue and whites. P&E in the red with black shorts. They're going to be moving from the right to left on our screen. Ray Cadra doing a little hop, skip, and a jump, getting ready to kick us underway here in the second half. P&E and Rovers here at Ewood Park. It is 0-0, and we are underway. Officially, the clock has begun at 43:04. 45, 06, 07, 08. And immediately a quick exchange out to Diaz on the right. Diaz looking for some help in, swings it in, and it is blocked up in the air, headed up over to Trev, and the Iverson will collect and boot it forward immediately, looking for a counter. Great positioning there by Van Hecke, though, sends it forward. And Travis trying to get the ball down. Does. Great spin by Buckley. Buckley through the middle, now out to the left. He's got it to Cadra. Cadra looking for somebody in across. Taking his time. Beats his first man. Going to lay it off. Doesn't happen. The ball is slow. And a physical push there on the left. That looked like maybe Trav and Brown going at it. It was. Whew. Okay. Fire in this game now all of a sudden. Okay. Something going on here. The beasts have awoken. Yeah. Trav and Brown. Great challenge by Trav. Pro. Love it. Love Trav. So it'll be a kick for Iverson and P&E, but great challenge by Trav on Brown there. Tony's going to get sent off today, guaranteed. Hayes, I already was thinking about that. I'm surprised he didn't just get sent off there. And now Van Hecke appealing. Gavin Ward, again, you could just see the uncomfortability with this. We've got a Rovers player down. Rovers players are surrounding. It looks to be, I can't tell. Where's the camera going? Travis is trying to push him away. And Travis and Diaz right now are like, Evans, you need to leave. You need to get out from over our boy. Who is that on? Wharton? Oh. It looks like both players, something happened there. Maybe Wharton's, Gavin Ward's talking to Risa right now. But it looked like he kind of clipped Wharton when Wharton was trying to send it. It didn't look pleasant. It didn't look violent. It was just awkward. It was an awkward challenge. And as a few of our great community members here have said, it was on Wharton. With a pitch like this, you do run the danger of that stuff. And it looks like Wharton might be okay. It was awkward, though, the way he landed and everything. Yeah, this challenge, there's just no, ooh. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like almost like a hyperextension. Gavin Ward didn't even see the play. His back was turned to it. He's such a weirdo. I don't like it. Matthew Raj, what do you think will come off? Best guess. Right now, I mean, I'm more aggressive. I think Tony's going to stay with wingbacks. And because he's going to stay with wingbacks, Raj, we'll probably see like-for-like changes, right? So I could see Kadra coming off for Dolan. I could see somebody in the midfield coming off for Davenport. I would prefer to see Dolan come on and us go for the win. But I think with the physicality of this game and the amount of times the ball's been in the air, I think having Wharton, Van Hecke, and Lanahan out there for those defensive headers and set pieces, I think probably for Mowbray outweighs a switch to a 4-3-3 with Dolan coming on. So we'll see. My best guess is a like for like of Dolan for Kadra and maybe Davenport in the midfield. Sorry, that's McLeod. Blackburn is going to get a penalty. I hope so. Ollie James, great to see you. Gavin Ward has a Burnley shirt under his ref shirt. Guy is a moron. I like how you spelled it Moran. P&E trying to clear it now. Moving the ball in. Now they're in Rovers third. Great defensive play there. Are they going to be able to tip that out? It is. It goes out to Kadra. Big kick there. He's sprinting down the side. Well played by Kadra to get the ball down. They're holding. Surrounded by two players, including Olasunde, the American. And it is going to be for Rovers now. Rovers in the final third of P&E, pushing. Travis laying it off here. Lanahan pushing forward, looking for something. Goes for a cross and in across. No run by anybody. And Iverson will collect that cross quite easily. That's a great statement, Ollie James, by the way. Park 80 went, come on, Rovers, you got it. Yakubu! Raj. Gavin Ward has a bra and knickers under his. Yeah, a Burnley colored bra and knickers. I'm a massive fan of Kadra. Me too, Ryan Edwards. Rhythm is the dancer. Kadra is the answer. Ollie James with the question, who do you think is quicker, Rothwell or Kadra? Actually, Bucko answered this question that I asked him, that a very similar question. Rothwell is the quickest on the team. And Bucko did say that McGlure is the fastest over distance. So in terms of short, it's Rothwell. In terms of long, it's McGlure. But I bet you Kadra's pretty close. To be honest there too, Olosunde caught up to Kadra as he was cooking down the left side, hoofing the ball in front of him and running onto it. It was two guys sprinting, and Olosunde looked a little bit faster. But Kadra still did a great job there. And now we are with Rovers, who were trying to get it out from their own end. P&E with the ball in the middle of the field. Nyambi trying to go for challenge. Doesn't happen. A little exchange on the left. Misplay. And a quick kick out by Lanahan looking for Diaz. No, Diaz, though, is going to chase down Iverson and force him to get rid of the ball early, and he does. Yeah, Ryan Edwards, McGlure is apparently faster than Mbappe, I heard. He has a 20 pace on football. I thought he had a 19. A 20? I know, that's ridiculous. Too bad he, just needs to get better on the ball. But I do like this physicality and speed. I just think on the technical side is probably where McGlure needs most of his work. You know what I'm saying? But I like McGlure a lot. I keep him in Football Manager. I have a great save where I trained up McGlure, and he's like an awesome alternate right back for me because he's so fast. He's like a defensive right back. But I play him versus super fast teams that run like a 4-3-3. I play him at right back to shut down their left winger. Just nerdy Football Manager stuff. Rothwell quicker with the ball, Kadra without, says Hayes. That's very possible. Ryan Edwards says yeah to that as well. I will relinquish opinions to y'all on that one. Y'all know I'm the third culture kid. Rovers with throw now here. They are in the final third of P&E, looking to build something. McGlure is quicker player ever run 10.6 meters a second over a short period, quicker than Bolt. Googled it, didn't take my word for it. Huh. Interesting. Where'd you get that data from? Oh my God, I just turned to the right and it is a goal and we've got it and it is the man Diaz. It's a goal for Rovers. Just as I look, I see the ball crashing into the back of the net. Can you believe it, folks? We have a goal. We have a goal. Diaz, it's our man. Vamos, Chile. Vamos, Chacaceros. Vamos, Pepsi. It looks like it was Kadra with a right-footed cross in just on quick, and Diaz running in, glancing header off the back of his head, and the ball is in there. It happened so fast on the turn. Wow. Wow. We have ourselves a goal. Let's go. Let's see them Diaz chants. Wow. I love it, folks. Diaz celebrates in the corner. All the players crashing into him. And there it is. Wow. Diaz in the 53rd minute. Where you at, Chile? Vamos, Diaz. Preston now looking to get the ball long. Fantastic, man. Let's go. Let's get these comments in. Yeah, right? Kind of like foosball. Yeah, you're right. Rovers now trying to get the ball back quickly, hoofing it forward. Play McGuire's sweeper from nobody gets past him. Good point, Mr. Echo. Yes, Andres Fischer. Diaz. Yes, baby. I saw McGuire my first day in charge, Hazy. You're such a... Get in, Mr. Anderson. You know it. Diaz. Yes, McLeod. You called it, man. We got it. Ben, Alejandro. Kai. Don't. Goal, Mrs. McLeod. Ali James. I want 21. Jeez. Good job, Ali. Parky, get in. Ignacio, Brereton. Ignacio. Andres Fischer. Penetron. Penetron. Diaz, what a man. Everybody's favorite. Out here in the rain. Like Johnny Utah hitting bullseyes. Yes. How is Pears doing? He hasn't been challenged a whole lot, Skywalker, but he's been calm on the ball. I think his distribution's been okay too so far. Good question. At the game now, atmosphere is crazy. Adam, that's awesome, Adam. Awesome, man. For real, Adam. That's great. Goal, says McLeod. Kadra is the dancer. Diaz is the answer. You know it. P&E now trying to threaten it on their side. No. By the way, we are hitting 60 minutes right now. Blackburn 1, P&E 0 here at Ewood Park in the Lancashire Derby. Left-footed set piece kind of corner. Free kick coming in. Going far post. Nothing doing. We haven't gotten 3 consecutive clean sheets in a while. Yeah, wow. Let me get my stat monkeys on that. Hey, invisible staff of interns. Find that out. Thank you. My invisible staff of imaginary interns is on it. I may go on holiday chili with some Rovers shirts. I'll be traded as king. Ryan Edwards, bro. If you went there and had some shirts to sell, you'd be treated as a king for sure. I've seen a couple of Rovers Diaz shirts. Nothing that I think is really amazing. This game is opened wide up, by the way. P&E now realizing it's the time for action. They're trying to press forward. One away by Trav. Trav in a 1v2 wins it off 2 P&E players. Back to P&E, though, on the switch. And Rothwell back there helping him. Nyambi as well. The 3 of them collapsing in. Oh, it goes through the center. A great miss and a touch there. P&E now with the ball in the box. Looking, turning. Great block by Pickering. He says it bounced off a P&E player, and the line judge agrees. And Rovers, off great scrappy defense by Harry Pickering, will have a kick. No corner. Gavin Ward calls the game off now, and he's a wanted man. Oh. Hayes, I didn't even think of that. Man. Ben Brereton, you know it. Would the match be called off due to the bad pitch and safety reasons? Yes, Raj. If the pitch is waterlogged enough that the ball is not rolling, according to other of our wonderful friends here in this chat, then yes, that would happen. Gavin Ward call. Yeah. There's that. Yeah. All right. What's the score? Liverpool. I don't know. Somebody tell him we don't have Naive Steve here today. I love Naive Steve, but he's not here to give us some updates. Charles Mariano E. Ben Brereton. Yeah, right. Ooh, P&E sending in a dangerous looking corner again. Now P&E definitely moving the ball with more vigor here. Going out to the left. Rovers back defending. Naimi gets a foot up, a big swinging cross, and it's going to go out. Yeah, brilliant from Pickering there. It was. Chile. Seba, Madriaga. Caí. ¿Qué pasó? Welcome to Blackburn Rovers from Georgia. Nice. Georgia, huh? Wow. Well, it's good to have you here. Need to get a grip on this game, Parky. Yeah, so it certainly has been, since that goal, P&E looks on fire. Yeah, need to get more of the ball. Yes. Donde se puede ver? Oh, Carlos Alfredo Carreño Miranda. I don't know. I know donde se puede ver. I don't know puede ver. Parky81 saying, don't sit back here. Yeah, I know. Oh, Bucko took a kick to the face there. Ooh, Gavin Ward talking to, that was Ben Whiteman. Gavin Ward's like, do it again. I'm a Burnley fan. Wait, no, what's Gavin Ward's voice today? Oh, yeah.
Do it again. Punish him. Kick him in the face. It's okay. I'm Gavin Ward.
Liverpool Wolves 0-0. I love Wolves, actually, for the Premier League. Wolves, Brighton, Leicester. Those are the teams I like in the Premier League. Going to be 30 minutes of pressure if we don't get control in the midfield. Yeah, and Bucko was trying to. Honestly, he got kicked in the face. A little dance and a pirouette. P&E trying to send it forward and run on this counter. Rovers players, though, doing a good job getting back. Almost intercepted by Buckley there, and it's going to go out. Good job again. Yeah, Zurab Kishnashvili. Yes, I was about to say the Georgian. You know it. I remember Kishnashvili for sure. For sure. Well, welcome, our friend. We appreciate you being here for sure. Hit the like and subscribe button and come hang out with us anytime. Pero es link se me cada rato. Interesting. Dolan on soon, I reckon. 60 minutes, 60-34, 60-35. Y el Pate igual. Portuguese Desportos fan, Mirso City, Brazil listening. Flavio, I remember you, Flavio Silva. ¿Qué pasa contigo? Yeah, man, great to have you back. Happy you're here. Diaz with the big goal. Rovers up 1-0. 60 minutes, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61-minute mark. We got 30 more minutes of this. My nerves are already a little shot. I'm probably glad I left my coffee in the other room. I don't think I need any coffee right now, if I'm being honest. P&E trying to clear the ball out, and Rovers, nice job winning that and staying in. Wow. And a little back heel doesn't happen. Doesn't happen for us. Kadra was looking for the back heel. We're doing it Diaz styles. That's right. That's right. I was trying for Carlos who asked for a link. Oh, is that Puede ver al partido? Is that because donde is where, right? Donde puedo? Where is Puedo link to link up? Looks like it's going to be a foul on PNE, and that was Diaz getting the foul. Everybody who has a man crush on Diaz, he's got a wet, muddy butt right now. You're all in luck if you're watching the game. Remember, was Andres? He said if the ball touches Diaz's crotch, the ball gets pregnant. Didn't he say that last week? Remember that? In Chile, we cannot see the championship live, only the highlights. Oh, Saber Madriaga. No, I know that. That's why I try to be descriptive, especially with Diaz. I know we've got some Chilean fans here, and I'm their only avenue into the match live. And I take that seriously. I want to have a good cast for y'all and make you feel at home. So right now, Iverson with it again. Rovers have slowed the game down a little bit. They slowed the game down a little bit. It's a little more under control. Donde puedo ver al partido? Where can I watch the game? Yeah, it makes. Thank you. Thank you, Fisher. What a clown. Yeah, good job. All right, P&E now working the ball on the left side. 32. Ooh, the big deke on Nyambi. Juked him. Nyambi again giving up. Oh, he's giving up the easy byline there. In. And it looked to be, I couldn't tell. That might have been McCann who couldn't get up and elevate and get that header down. And it was an easy save. Technically a shot on goal, but very delicate. Floating save for Ansley Paris, who was in pretty good position. When it's Dolan for Kadra, Johnson for Rothwell. It's not a game for Rothwell. It's driving runs. No, it doesn't seem like it. It has to be the maddest story ever, the Diaz one, Park 81. It's one of my favorite stories ever, too. I agree. P&E trying to get it forward, and that's going to be a foul. And, oh, he's worked up. Evans is worked up. Travis is worked up. Diaz is worked up. There's some pushing. A player goes down. Van Hecke goes down. Oh, yeah. Gavin Ward sitting back watching it. He already has a yellow out. Who's that down for us? It's Lanahan. He's fine. He's over there talking. Did you see him? Lanahan down on all fours. Oh, both guys put their elbows up. One of these. And then Evans and Travis going at it. And then Diaz coming in, going, hey, hey. Ooh, I love it. I love a good derby. I love all the pushing and shouting.
Gavin Ward's like, you go over there. You go over there. I'm going to go write in my journal.
Is he going to book Van Hecke right now? Why is Van Hecke talking to him? Who's it going to be? Somebody's getting booked. I think both of them. He wants to talk to these two. Both of them. Van Hecke and Reese. That's probably better for us slightly. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Probably not. But Reese is key for them, so this is good. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. And then I don't understand where this comes in on Van Hecke now. Van Hecke comes over and says, hey, whoa, and just gets shoved and then comes back up. What is that? Oh, maybe a headbutt there. So it looks like Van Hecke gets shoved, rolled, gets up, doesn't really headbutt a guy. That guy just falls over. I couldn't tell who it was. And Gavin Ward's just backtracking, watching it all. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But is Buckley coming off? It is. All right, we got our first sub, 65-40, and it's going to be Buckley. Bucko for Bradley Johnson. So close to what you were saying. That was a really good call, Hazy. So Bradley Johnson on for Bucko. Bucko getting a standing ovation, applause from the crowd. Bucko maybe not happy, not getting a couple of high fives there. Well, he's great. He's Bucko. I love him. He's allowed to go sit down, put a jacket on. He's probably cold. Look, I can't believe how good he's been this season. Yeah. Mr. Echo, that's Evans' fourth or fifth. I know. That is Evan. He's in the middle of all this crap. Van Hecke is a wild side to him. He does. Van Hecke's young. He's got that young fire. Bradley Johnson will hopefully bring some calmness and composure to this team now as we try and see this out. Maybe let's take him off. Remember the Fulham game. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that going to be on Johnson already? Come on. There's a lot of time left, y'all. We got a lot of time left in this game still. 66-50. There's going to be some extra time, too. All right, so Rovers with the throw here and Peony's third. Nice little touch off. Rovers on the left, looking to bring it in. Travis now running around and over the ball in the central. Nice D. Travis just shimmying Alan Brown off of him. Get out of here, he says. Travis looking to head down to the corner. It's Naemi with the ball on the touchline. Finding no space in a 2v1. Manages to break through the 2v1 and is still with the ball. Naemi now driving and gets clipped from behind. That's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul. Nothing called by Ward. Are you kidding me? And now he's going to call a foul the other way for the Rovers. And this is exactly what Rovers do. We don't get the call. Now he calls it the other way. This is bull crap. Travis just gets his neck wrung. Y'all, this game's got me worked up. Naemi made a great play there. How is that? You're kidding me that that's not a foul. You're kidding. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. We have no center back on the bench at all, says Brian Edwards. Yeah, I guess you're right. Travis is laughing. He thinks it's laughable to him. Oh, my God. Who's Gavin Ward going to book now? What's he doing? He's booking Travis? He's booking Travis? I can't tell because the camera cut away from who this game's starting to annoy me. There's nothing more annoying than an annoyed American. Is Paul Van Hecke... Wait, didn't he already get a yellow? Or is that from before? Oh, I think they're just now getting that up. Okay, whatever. So I don't think there was a booking there. Peony with a long throw in our third. Headed up by Johnson. Bicycle kicks to get cleared out. Diaz trying to challenge for it there. And Peony will keep possession and send in another long, deep looping corner. There's no way. You better not call that. Oh, good. Wharton over there scrapping with Chad Evans. Travis still talking to Gavin Ward. You know who hates Gavin Ward, right? Louis Travis. We all know their sordid history. We have to see this. Refs have bias because us know the team's blind out deal when it sees it. You're not, Ryan. I'm an American and I see it, and we're blind to many things. The goal assist from Ben to Ben. Those two very similar looking fellows. I know, Andres, right? Ward absolutely hates us every fucking game. I know. How is he called? I don't get it. See, even our Chilean brother don't understand it. Oh, yeah, I know. Cadra, yeah. Could see a red otherwise. I know. I need to keep his head up, Park. I know. It's mayhem right now. Rovers, there's no call there. There we go. Good job. All right, we're kicking it down now. We're at the 70-minute mark. Great little steal there by Cadra coming around, and no, just a little bit too much juice on it. Okay, now we've got Wharton and Pickering working the ball out on the left side here. Looking for an exchange maybe. Nothing doing. Been shut off. Still playing the same back and forth. Going for a 1-2-3. Pickering might not have the speed to get to that, and it's cleared away. And it's a Rovers corner. Hey, I think we got a corner. Maybe not. Maybe Rovers throw. I can't tell. I can't tell. It's a throw. Pickering's going to take the throw. By the way, sorry, I should get up the banner. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I should actually update this banner now, huh? Because we've got Buckley off. Johnson on. Buckley off and Johnson on. Da, 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 da. There we go. All right, folks, it is now a Rovers corner, and it's being taken, swinging in left. Oh, headed down, scrapping. It's right in the center of the pitch, right near the penalty mark, and shuffled out. It's going to be moved out to Pickering again, who with a 1-2 step over, goes to the byline, looks to cross it in, and it looks like it's got tipped. No, just cooked a little too much, and it was actually Rothwell way over there who went for a 1-2 and put a little too much mustard on that. And the ball is out for P&E throw. Better, though, there from Rovers. Better from Rovers there, no doubt. No doubt. What are you telling me, chat room? Johnson is a unit. Yeah, you got that right. Dolan on now sees pace, got some trouble. Parkey, yeah, maybe not on this pitch, like a normal pitch, but yes, I think his quick abilities to move and his foot frequency would help. That's what you want, is foot frequency, and he has that on a pitch like this. Yeah, all right. So Rovers now trying to send another one, and Naimi's going to race down with it, almost saves it, slides in. Ooh, Namby with quite the slide there. He's been quiet today. Quiet both offensively and defensively, I would say. Pickering's seen more of the ball. Namby does do the dirty work. I will always give him credit for doing the dirty work. You can say what you want about his limited offensive game or some of his decisions at times, but the dude does the dirty work, and I appreciate that a lot. Rovers maybe still trying to work something down the left side. They do have the ball on the left in the final third here. Players just casually walking forward. No real urgency for any overlapping runs or anything like that. Here's one, though, and the ball gets pinged, dinged, ricochets, and it'll be a Rovers throw over by the corner flag again. So Rovers doing a little bit better now here. No, putting the pressure on P&E, pinning them back. Van Hecken needs to calm down. I reckon Gavin is desperate to showing a red. I am worried. Dolan on for a goal against his old club. I know, Ryan. I'm surprised we haven't seen him at 73-35 on the clock, Ryan. You couldn't be more right. You couldn't be more accurate. Rovers with the ball on the left side now. Pickering plays it out to Wharton. Wharton back to Pickering, playing a little 1-2. Taking their time. Pickering now switches and right for a cross and maybe going for Diaz, but short. And flicked all the way back to Van Hecke, who will not play it back to Pears. Instead, elect to go forward, looking for Nyambi way out on the right, doesn't find it. And maybe a chance here now. Travis wanting the ball back on a quick dispossession, but Lanahan's going to play it forward because he sees Diaz running on the right side. Can Diaz save that and get inbounds? He does. Diaz inbounds and takes the touch and wins a corner. Diaz, Diaz. Looks like a corner for Rovers. Thanks to Ben Brereton Diaz. Or is it a throw? Is it a throw? He pointed down into the corner. Does that not mean a corner? Maybe he just meant right here. Okay, well, it's a throw for Rovers. Look at, right by the flag. Nambi is like standing in the corner circle. All right. Nambi looking for something here. It doesn't look like he wants to go deep because he's not running up. No, he's going for a little short byline action. And cleared by P&E. I see Nambi. They were trying to force the corner on the short byline there. P&E clears it away, and it's going to be another Rovers throw. And it's Nambi again. Slow the game down. Keep hold of the ball, says Park 81. Yeah, we are now. The left side is woken up and are taking to the defense more. Yes, Echo. They're playing a little bit more together. It's also, Pickering and Wharton haven't played a lot together, right? So I think it's part of them learning where each other wants to be, and especially on those short exchanges where you're trying to keep possession and hoping something opens up on the other side of the pitch. I think that they did a good job right there. That was a nice sequence by both of them. Good point. Too early to get the ball in the corner. Huh? Yeah. All right. Diaz pushing his hair back. Looking gorgeous out there under these E-Wood lights. And we do have a corner now. And stamping and stamping. Looks like a cat in a litter box trying to get the ground right for this ball. It looks like it's going to be Rothwell. Kadra is coming off. It's going to be Dolan. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure. Kadra getting a good round of applause. Good job today, Kadra. That was good by him today. And it is Tyrese Dolan. Does Tyrese have a song? Does Dolan have a song? Anybody know? Right here before this corner. The corner's coming in now. We wait with bated breath. This could be the game right here if Rovers do something with it. Right-footed corner comes in from the right side, headed down and away, and looks like Dolan will get to it first. Yeah, look at those fresh legs. He does look dirty. Send it. Oh, he wanted that send. Rothwell instead take the cutter on, go with the left. It's deflected up into the air. P&E gets it, tips it back, and now they're moving down on the left side for the counter. But wow, Rothwell. Wow. First makes the great run in and gets a shot that's deflected, then retreats all the way back and sniffs out that fast break. I'm telling you, y'all, Joe Rothwell is next level fast. That was stupid how much ground he just covered. I'm not joking. It was beautiful. Beautiful. What do we got in comments? Did anybody see that? Cunningham coming off now. And I can't tell who it's going to be. I can't see the thing. What a dingus angle. Yeah. McCann coming off. So Cunningham and McCann both coming off. A double switch. Yeah, if you get to the Premier League and sign another Chilean. Yeah, Andres, right? Shouldn't that be amazing? Be something. Yeah, I still would say, Andres, let me ask you this, Chilean nation, our brother and sister, mi hermanos. If Diaz stays with Rovers for a couple years and you grow older, will you always still kind of like Rovers? Like we have our friend in here from Georgia who likes Rovers because of Zurab Kishnashvili, right, from back in the day. So I think that we're a great team to root for because we're a hardworking team. Do you know the term blue collar? You know, it's hardworking people. Mills, steel, you know, like good salt of the earth people. People that you want to root for, that you want to see succeed and just find happiness in their lives. So I think that's something that the world can relate to, you know, certainly. So maybe you'll become a Rovers fan for life either way, even if Diaz leaves. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that in this derby right now at Ewood in a rainy night, at the 78-50 mark, Rovers are up 1-0 over P&E. He was sent to take us back to the promised land of the Premier League. Ryan Edwards, I all year I've been saying I just have this feeling we're making the playoffs. The January window, lots of Prem clubs need a striker, says Mr. Echo. Yes, but we have Diaz with a 12-month option too. So I think the argument from my rudimentary understanding, because we have an injury right now, so we can talk about this here in the 79-20. It looks like a P&E player's down. If we keep him on a 12-month option, it's my understanding that maybe his value would be less next year because his value is insanely high, and Sevilla are looking at him, right, and some other teams. So maybe you could argue we might not ever get more for him, but I think you hold on to him and you can get more from him next year if it doesn't work out and you get to the Premier League this year. I could understand that. But I personally would like to extend Diaz for the year and then address this at this time next year or something like that. We would never sell him even if 30 million was offered. Yeah, I don't know, Ryan. 30 million is a lot of money for Rovers. I don't know. We'll see. We see the first shot of Mowbray in a while. He still looks animated as we get in the 80th minute mark. Yeah, it was Daniel Johnson for Alistair McCann. It was with the P&E switch. I haven't seen a single P&E fan in here today. The Lily Whites. Our owners like money. Yeah. Promotion is worth 180 million. I see what you're saying, Ryan. Like if they, yeah. And I do think that that's the situation championship clubs are in now. You have to gambit. You have to either do what Darby did, which is bend the rules and try and make it. And if you don't, you're kind of screwed. But if you just sit around and play it safe, you're never going to get out, I don't think. I think you've got to take a risk to get out of the championship, which I don't even want to unpack if that's good or bad either way. I think it's bad, but I don't want to unpack any of that. I just think that this is the Rovers' chance this year. And honestly, earnestly, I feel like we're going to do it. I feel like we're going to make the playoffs. And anything can happen once you get in. 81 minutes now. Stenchi O'Dowd, keen out. Wow. It's good. The problem right now is that we cannot watch matches. So Harry Justin, I believe you can do some research. Yeah, if he does that again, I'll block him, by the way. Stenchy, just be cool. Just type it one time. We feel you. You can get like all right, Peony with the ball on the left side now here working into the box. Still with the ball. And they're appealing for a handball by Nyambi. I don't think it's going to happen. Wow, Travis gets over to it, and it looks like the ball might have hit out on the touchline. Okay, so you can get what's called a VPN, and then you can sign in. So if you get a VPN, that's what they do in China to skirt Chinese government's very oppressive censorship rules for playing video games. They basically, their computer reads it as being signed in from another country. And that's how young Chinese gamers can play certain video games that otherwise their government would censor. So you could look at VPNs, and then with a VPN and a Rovers UK subscription, you could probably watch it. That would be what I would try if I were you. You hear me, Chile? VPN. VPN, Chile, friends. Ryan Edwards, but if we don't go up, I wouldn't hold him back from going to the Prem. I'd be reluctant to sell him rather than pro clutch him. That's a really good point, Ryan. That's kind of what I'm saying too, is we risk it this year for the biscuit. And if we don't go up, we can sell him next year. And I kind of be okay with that reality too. Preston are now experiencing how bad the ref is. Welcome to party, Preston. Yeah, it's like the classic Die Hard, welcome to the party, pal. You ever seen the first Die Hard? Remember that? Yeah, it's a great line. All right, Pickering now with the thrower at the 83rd minute mark here. Hoofed up and overhead. Dolan dancing on two players, slides. Will he get a call? Yeah, he does. He just slid. Is that the play you were just talking about, Echo? What are you at? I'm at 83:40 on the game clock. Oh, well, he has both his hands around Tyree's chest like this. Don't you touch my little Dolan like that. Don't you touch little Dolan. That's my buddy. I get very defensive. Blow the whistle. Yeah. One of the Ben Burton fan pages publicly to watch Blackburn games every weekend. Oh, there you go, Fisher. Good job. Thank you, friend. See? I love it. All right, so it looks like Rothwell's going to come off here. It's going to be Rothwell off. Man, sorry, it's like hot in here. I don't even have the heat on. I'm just worked up. Look at my crazy hat hair. And it's Teo Aiden. So it looks like he'll slide into the midfield for Rothwell. I like that. I'm fine with that. As Hazy said, Rothwell's running, probably not needed here anymore. I don't know. We're trying to see this game out clearly. But Teo Aiden will play in the midfield, which I like him better in the midfield than I do at wingback anyway. Flicked up and headed away. Looks like a Rovers player. Wharton got crushed in the back there. Couldn't get the ball down, and that will be a throw for Iverson. Thank you, Andres Fischer. Yeah, right, with that crazy hair. Crazy, greasy hair. So Iverson's going to play it long. Preston now starting to feel the pressure as it's 1-0 Rovers here. Nambi with the ball, leaning over it, falling over it, spilling, trying to race out to the right. Hoofs it forward again, looking for maybe Dolan. Too far. Iverson's off his line, and he'll recover. And Iverson hoofs it forward again. Yeah, Park 81, gonna have no fingernails left. I know, I like put something in my eye. Now my eye's all janked. I got jank eye. You got no fingernails. I got jank eye. You go be wancho, jank eye. Headed down on the Rovers on the left. That was my really bad job of the Hut impersonation. I wish we could edit it out, but we're live, so. There, that was my better job of the Hut. I don't know. P&E looking for a throw here. Time played, link crashed. Oh, sorry, Andres. 86-20. I wish I should try to learn how to say that in Spanish. That'd be fun. 86-30 on the clock. 1-0 still here. Rovers at Ewood. Teo Eden just came in for Rothwell. And now he's got the ball in the corner, maybe trying to win a corner, shifting it up off the guy. And it looks like it'll be a P&E throw, actually. Yeah. Oh, God. Let us please beat these knob enders this season, please. I agree, Ryan. P&E thinks they're so fancy. I don't like that. Fancy town. Nice. Oh, tumbling into the box. No calls or anything like that. A little bit of a spill. Headed away. Great touch there by Diaz. Diaz running on the left here. It's a 2v3. Aiden running with fresh legs. Once it says send it. Does not have the angle, though. Diaz instead will play it out, and that looks like it's Travis over to Dolan on the right. Plenty of space here now. Rovers probably will just wait. Dolan with a little dance. Mighty Mouse left, right. Oh. Oh, wow. Dolan can't believe they didn't get that corner. He thought he won a corner. 86. 86. I see. Minutos. Yeah, 86 minutos. So, I got you. So, would 88? Would that be 88? 88? Thanks, by the way. Yeah, of course. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, big save. Diaz almost with the goal. Oh, and the ball curling wide. Travis tries to one time, and oh my God, we just almost scored 2 goals in a row. I mean, not in a row. We had 2 great shots. 2 chances. That's what I meant. Diaz knocks it by him, makes it look easy. What a great save by Iverson, not going to lie. And then out to Trav, who... yeah, that nutmeg. I know, Echo. Dirty. Andres Fisher, damn, we're at 88, 21, 22, 23. And a little clash, and it's going to be a throw for PNE. 88. 38. I'll stop. 88 minutos. Oh, down. That's PNE's got it now on the left. Sending in an early cross. Sniffed out by Van Hecke. Yes. Right place, right time. It was a very Lenahan-esque play there by Van Hecke. Right place, right time. Strong, clear, decisive. I liked it. Nice. Yes, guy. Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs. Thank you. We've now referenced Point Break and Die Hard during this session. I know there's lots of people twitching and streaming all around the world right now, but none of them are mentioning Die Hard and Point Break references while watching Rovers take it to PNE here at Ewood, thanks to a goal by Diaz. Diaz. We're coming up on the 90th minute here. PNE look like they're lining up for a long throw. No, they're going to take a short. It's Olasunde, I think, on the right side there. Back to the American, over and sending it across now. Heads everywhere, bodies everywhere, spilling, kicking, deflecting. Pears runs out, slides in, grabs it. Danger close. I can feel that tension. Right, Ryan? Did you see the guy who tattooed Ben on his stomach? What a legend. Andres, did you? I know. That tattoo is big, too. That's a big tattoo. Woo! Big save. Van Hecke's amped. He comes over and gives Pears a double butt slap. He's very excited. He did the double butt. Woo! All right. Rovers now look like they're going to take a throw here. The ball by Peony, a desperate ball. We're in extra time. We're going to get 5 minutes of extra time. We're at 45 seconds of extra time. Thank you, Parky. Yeah. That guy isn't even a Rovers fan. Blow the buddy whistle. I know. I love that he's not a Rovers fan. He's a Diaz fan. It's amazing. Yeah, it is hilarious, Andre. That's a dude who just gets big foul. It's got to be a foul on Peony. Gavin Ward, what are you doing? How's that not a foul? All right, Gavin Ward giving Peony a chance to equalize here. Not calling a blatant tackle. Peony trying to hoof it long now here, sending bodies in. It's complete disarray around the center circle. Ball cleared out, though. There might be a little bit of a space to shoot. Rovers players recover well. Miami does a great job staying in front of that ball and clears it off with his right foot all the way out. Peony's going to, looks like they're going to have to reset. Brereton chasing down the ball. Him and Dolan will come back. Iverson boots it forward. Peony sensing now. Mere minutes away from a loss here at Ewood as Rovers look to win 1-0 here in this Lancashire derby. We have 3 minutes of stoppage time before that is a reality. If it stands now, we are fourth, 1 point behind West Brom in third. 1 point out of third. Thank you, Ollie James, you legend. Don't forget, everybody, as we close in on these fine few minutes, close in. Oh, Gavin, you are a joke. I know, Hazy. Close in on that like button. Find it. Dole like. Subscribe. Como se dice subscribe? Subscription, right? Please do that. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, or share via Twitter, IG, TikTok, anything. Give us a share. Raj, great to still have you in here, bruv. But yeah, you know, y'all, we appreciate you liking the channel and all that. Diaz, man, I can't believe that didn't go. Oh, so close to goal number 2. Well, I think I called 1-0 Rovers, so I feel pretty good. Do I get my own NFT hug? How long now, Parky? Yeah, 2 minutes. We're at 93:04. Subscribete. I say subscription. Park the bus. It looks like we have. And that will be, speaking of the bus, Peony look frustrated because that's a Rovers throw. Love it. 90 seconds away from a win here. Rovers fans are on their feet. Applause. Tony Mowbray didn't get sent off despite getting a yellow and then harassing Gavin Ward in the locker in the hallway at halftime. Thank you for the update. If in doubt, kick it out. Liverpool looks like they're going to beat Wolves 1-0. Ollie James, I think we should give up on the playoffs and go for automatic promotion. Hey, man, just feel it with me. It's happening this year. It's our destiny. Every second feels like 1 hour. Bro, I've been here for 2.5 hours. Trust me. Park, we've been here together since the beginning. You're a loyal, awesome friend. And yeah, it feels like this has been a long match. This feels like a long one, bye. All right, big throw. We got about 40 seconds left to close this game out. Dolan with the ball now. A little play, 1-2. Forward, down the left. Is that Diaz in behind? Is he going to play it to Dolan or go? He does play it to goal. It's too far, though. Oh, Tyrese. I don't know about Tyrese's angle, if I'm being honest. He should have probably been a little bit wider. Oh, you could tell Diaz was trying to give Tyrese a goal there. It was just out in front. Rovers almost just put the game to bed. 10 seconds. Will Gavin Ward screw us in the end? He's got 14 whistles in his mouth right now. I assume that he's going to do it. Oh, a 1-2 exchange, though. Preston might have a little opportunity here. Yep, they're going to have at least this final possession. The ball goes in, headed up, and can Rovers get to it? A little deflection, a kick, and that is a win, baby! Rovers won, Peony 0. Bing, bong, bing, bong. The Lancashire Derby is in the books on a wet, cold, sloppy, aggressive, yellow card-ridden day with the beady-eyed Gavin Ward himself overseeing the match. We come away with a win. Vamos, Chile. Vamos, Diaz. Huh? How about that? Diaz with the winner in the 53rd minute. Rovers won. The fans at Ewood are rocking right now. Diaz saying a couple hellos and hugs to everybody. He's giving the Chilean hug. Really good South American hug. You know. Rovers fans are ecstatic. What a match. What do you think, everybody? Let me know what you hear. Give me those comments below. You're all amazing. Thank you for being in here today. I find it so cool that you want to learn some Spanish. It's a beautiful language. I would love to learn more, honestly. Every second feels like, yeah. Keep all that bloody ball. We did. Vamos, Blackburn, aguante, blue and whites. Yay, Andres. That's right. Woo! Edwards, get in. You know it, Parky. Dale-o, 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 Rovers, dale-o. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I love it. Old Beady Eye couldn't stop us. Old Shrimp Eyes couldn't stop us. Great win against 12 men. Yeah, Ollie James. Rovers are going around right now thanking the fans. Come on, you got it, Hazy. Patricio Catalan, KIE. Great. You know what a team this is. Indeed. Liverpool does win. Thank you, my Georgia fan. Kishnashvili. I got you, bro. Always. We don't make it easy for ourselves. 77-88, you're back. Beep, boop, beep. I haven't talked to you all game. It was like from the first, you said like the first comment. Good job, though, bro. Amazing. Great to have you here, as always. Blackburn Rovers. Yes. Diaz header was brilliant. A beautiful flick off the top as he was running the opposite way of the ball. You're right, Armand. It was beautiful. Just popping. Sandback's here. What's up, Mike? Just popping in and say Gavin Ward is a prick. Yes. We've talked a lot of shit about Gavin Ward today, Mike. Van Hecke is amazing. Yeah, he plays with some real fire, like Lanahan. Right? Plays with some real fire. Awesome stuff. Hey, Mr. Echo had a great time. Shout out to my fellow American Rovers fans. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that super chat. Boom, boom. Psh. Peace be with you, Mr. Echo. You are definitely the man of the day, and I do appreciate that, man, for reals. AFC Bournemouth form, draw, loss, win. Yeah, Raj, we're coming. I met Serb Kishnashvili a few times. Lovely guy. Hey. Kevin, I know I say it wrong. Kavanishvili. I always say Kishnashvili, but I don't think that's right. Wow. Big job on the super chat. Love it. Saludos desde Chile. Amen. Amen. Next Bournemouth. I love it. Amazing stuff. Wow. Rovers had just enough, folks. It was kind of what we talked about. Messy game, sloppy game. It was just going to be a brilliant moment of magic, and Diaz is he's as brilliant as it gets right now in the championship. Another goal for him. Amazing stuff. Hola. Marcelo Uribe, caí. ¿Qué pasó? Yeah, Bournemouth up next. I know. Chile. Big Ben, yes. Well done, Rovers from Cork, Ireland. Mr. O'Leary. Boom. I knew a guy that I served in the Marine Corps with from Donegal. His name was Kane. It was Patrick Kane. Great dude. Air Force dude. Passed away a long time ago at like 27 years old. But he's from Donegal. And his dad said if we ever come out to Donegal to go see him. So, amen, Ireland. Love you, Ireland. Diaz said it was very similar one against Brazil the time it hit. Yeah, that's right, Fisher. I was watching that too. You are right. That is a thing that happened. Ben Bradman, Lo Maximo. You know it. Kizanisvili. Thank you, Sandback. You're the man. Sandback knows. Also meet the original Chile superstar, Carlos Villanueva. Oh, yeah, sure. Chile. Marcelo Uribe. Thank you, friend. Bournemouth crushed Swansea today, though. Woo! Woo, baby. Saludos to Chile. That's right, Fisher. Big Ben, Lo Maximo. Yes, today's one was so important. Give Bournemouth that. I'm so excited. Don't forget, everybody, I'll be here with all of you for the next Saturday match. Anytime there's a Saturday match. And Feliz Navidad, our live Christmas special. Don't forget as well, is right around the corner. Right? Let me get this out of here. Is right around the corner. Head to rcdonate.com. Okay. It's Wednesday, December 22nd. 12 Docente dos. Quizzes, live guests, so much happening all this month, but that's the big day, December 22nd. Go to rcdonate.com, and anything you can give to charity, we do appreciate. And of course, this is part of our larger Advent calendar, one video minimum every single week of December. We're on day 4, day 5 is tomorrow. Look for the reaction video later today. You all hung out with me. You're all fantastic human beings. I couldn't be happier to be here with all of you. So a huge thanks again to our sponsors, Blue Rose Capital. If you have money, I don't. But if you do, check out Blue Rose Capital. Also, 6 Yards Out. Awesome retro football gear, cases, mugs, apparel, the whole 9 yards. It's the perfect website. That's not Amazon, who wants to rule the world. It's a nice little small, great website. Check 6 Yards Out. Do some of your holiday shopping there. I implore you to. It's a great place. You all are fantastic, man. Rovers P&E, it's in the books. 1-0 Rovers, up to almost third. The playoffs are our destiny this year. Y'all watch The Witcher? It's like that. Don't mess with destiny, Geralt of Rivia. You know it's our destiny to go to the playoffs this year. So you're all fantastic. Thank you again. Big shout out to everybody in the chat room. You're wonderful people. We'll see you all next Saturday. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Vamos, Chile. Vamos, all of you. And we'll see all of you soon. Take care of yourselves, folks. Be good.
The Rovers Chat YouTube channel is proudly sponsored by 6yardsout.com. They've got retro football from every era with mugs, phone cases and much more. They also have plenty of Rovers goods, including apparel with the famous 94-95 season and this season's kit. Check them out using the link in the description below.